Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? My name is Reese, and welcome back to the NieR Automata Let's Play live streaming adventure, where this morning we're picking up where we left off last time, and I believe where we left off last time was with a dedication to continuing the plot. And specifically what we're doing today is, I guess, going to go defend missiles, which we could fast travel down there, and that feels like the correct thing to do. It would certainly be the most expedient thing to do, the most time-respecting thing to do, if that's a term that we can use. Oh, we are getting a phone call here, though.
Come in, 9S.
I'm here.
I've sent you a new data retrieval request. Please read it.
No heavens!
Hey, wait she didn't even give me a chance to turn her down this time.
Data Analysis Freak 2. I guess we've got a side quest, but before we do anything, I wanted to have a look here at the screen. It looked like, oh geez, we were dropping frames, but maybe not anymore? Maybe that was my imagination? No, it still looks a bit messy. Let me go into a quick pause and I'll correct that. Give me 1 second here, and I should be able to fix that. Oh, hold on. Oh no, that was the wrong thing to do. Oh, have I completely cooked it? No, okay, we're good. Hold on, just give me 1 minute. GSNL, howdy and welcome to the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're ready for some high-octane thrills. And chills, and we should be back. We should not... In fact, you might not have even noticed that the stream stopped and started at all, ideally, if it all worked the way it was supposed to. But hey, welcome! Welcome to the chat. We just picked up a side quest that we're going to go do next, I suppose. Hello, can we lock onto these fellas? Have they decided that they don't care about us? Oh, now they care. Okay. No, that's fair. We just got to deal with some ruffians right outside the gates, and then we'll carry on our way. Don't you worry about it. It's not that big a deal or anything. Life's going to carry on after this. This is, oh my gosh, this is actually a lot to hack, considering he was almost dead anyway. And we just didn't need to do that? Oh, jeez. Hold on, no, this is fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Well, it wasn't close enough to get caught up in that explosion. Yeah, we're ready! We're gonna go break into a guy's house and steal his mask. We're gonna ignore that guy. It's not necessary for us to do combat with him. High-octane thrills and chills! Running away from our problems! The best way to deal with them. Can we, like, go behind here? Can we actually get inside this building? Oh my gosh, we can. Well, we've never actually tried to get inside of this, like, ruined building before. So it's interesting that we can, because typically you just can't get inside of these structures. But also, we don't need to. We're just working our way over here so we can crawl inside of a pipe. Somewhere along in here. I always forget where it's at. I think around in here. I just want to drop down to a Mill's place. Around where we've died many times already. Very tragically. We've actually experienced quite a bit of heartache and loss inside of this stupid cave. But we're much higher level now, and combat's a lot easier when you're just hacking guys. So, we're going to go give this another shot. I just want to run down there now because we can hack into his box where he keeps his special items and steal them. And I don't know if Emil will ever actually get, like, upset with us for that. It'd be kind of funny if he did. Oh my gosh, I never did a sound check. Well, GSNL said that they were ready. So I'm assuming that means that GSNL heard me ask whether or not he's ready for high-octane thrills and chills. So we're going to assume that the audio works. I'm going to check it. I've got to check it. I've got to hear myself. I need to be sure. Never did a sound check. Yep, nope, there's me saying sound check. All is well in the world. Alright, welcome to the horrible cave where bad things happen. If the elevator is on, we're just going to go directly to the elevator. Oh, good. They're moving to intercept. We're not going to know until we get into this room. No, the elevator is off again. I guess you have to activate it every time you go through a playthrough, which is fair. That's fine. You know, a lot of other things stayed active between playthroughs, but I'm not going to get too bent out of shape over that. I'm just going to collect this amber and then carry on. Please excuse me. Oh, heavens, that was half of our health. Why do they hit so hard? Wait, are they higher level as well? I don't know why I'm asking that like there's any possibility they aren't. So far, every single thing that we have encountered in the game has been, like, leveled up. So these guys, I'm assuming, are a higher level. We'll never know. We're zooming past them. Do not fall in the water. Do not fall in the water. Do go ahead and hack this, though. Before something, like, attacks and kills us, because we don't want to die down here. Just get whatever's in that chest. There we go. Hey! Project Assault Report 4! Can we actually, like, read that? I know we're being pursued hotly by enemies. Fanto, welcome to the chat. That was actually Fanto that said let's go. Welcome, welcome. Is that going to be under... It's not going to be key items. It's not going to be a material... Where exactly would you find that? Where would I find a report on Project Gestalt? Or is it just not the sort of thing you can actually go in and read? I want the lore, darn it, and I'm not seeing it in here. It's probably somewhere else. Would it be under Intel? Oh, wait a minute. This actually makes more sense. Archives? No, none of this. Unfortunate. Oh, project right there. A report has been submitted to the Prime Minister regarding the rampaging weapons incident that occurred at the National Arms Laboratory in June. That's Emil's sister. Though the laboratory's budget and allocated human resources are expected to see significant cuts, a team of staffers will continue meso research under the umbrella of Project Gestalt. I assume, right? Like, it's mentioning specifically a rampaging weapon incident. That sounds like... But the timeline might not be in line. I don't know if that was in the September of 2026 or not. Records of human experimentation... oh, heavens. Records of human experimentation conducted using meso are scheduled to be disclosed to concerned parties separately as Level 6 classified information. Well, there you go. What was the tattered pamphlet? Oh, it's like a park attraction notice. Righto. And then nuclear arms manual. My dear companion, excellent news. I've succeeded in obtaining 12 kilograms of dense, highly concentrated plutonium from an enemy laboratory. Oh, mysterious lithograph. We masked people have traditionally shown proclivity toward treasuring our children. However, due to parents purchasing far too many ingredients for birthday parties of their children, much of what is bought goes to waste. This rule was passed by the king, who was quite distressed by the ceaselessness of such behavior. Okay, well, there we go. We've read up on some lore now. Do we feel like we understand the world a lot better? Possibly. Maybe not. What are the odds I can hack this guy and take him with me into the arena? The only reason I would think I wouldn't be able to is because he is quite large. But we might as well give it a shot here. Because, like, what if we can? And how cool would that be? Oh, jeez. Things are going swimmingly. Things are going about as well as you would expect. Hack? Control? No, he's just going to blow up and catch on fire. That's okay. Oh, it's one of these. Just always be moving. Hack? Control? I'm starting to think that maybe you don't just get to control the big guys. But he did take quite a bit of damage. We'll worry about that elevator here in a minute. Okay? We're going to hop back down here into the depths of hell. Just going to zigzag. We're not going to bother fighting him. We don't need to. Okay? We might on the way back out, maybe. It'd be cool to have one of these guys with the electric shield. Oh, the door was locked. I had not realized that the door was locked. Do you have to defeat those guys in order to get in there? Because I don't think we did last time. That's news to me, if that's the case. So here's the thing. We could just reload our save, and it's like that never happened. But that does feel a little bit like quitting. That feels a little bit like loser energy. Let's go back down there. We'll see if we can retrieve our stuff. Maybe let's not be cowards anymore. Maybe let's actually attempt to hack those guys and destroy them and have some measure of success in our operation. Also, I think it's definitely easier to reach this pipe going this direction than it is from that other one we were using before. The good news is, even if we did activate that elevator earlier, it would be disabled now, because I think you actually have to get back up and save before it'll stay activated, unfortunately. So, that's fine. That's okay. It's not that big of a deal. We'll just drop back down there, and this time we'll deal with the threats as we see them. Okay? Not the all the first waves on the way to the hole. What I mean is when we get to the deepest, darkest part of the hole, where the guys were who just like one-shotted us, we'll kill them. We'll kill them, and then everything will be fine. Thank you guys for like leaving this path open, but the elevator is disabled. It's okay. I'm not gonna worry about it. Not gonna worry about it. We're just gonna run right down there. It's gonna be fine. This is far from like the worst thing that could have happened. We're gonna get by. We're gonna get through this. Everything's gonna viciously attack us. We're gonna ignore them, and we're gonna carry on. So, yeah, how are y'all doing? How are y'all doing today, huh? Having a good one? We need to figure out where we need to go for that other data retrieval mission. We weren't really given any clear instruction at all whatsoever. We were just told to go do a data retrieval mission. This is closed again, but we've already got we've already got the contents. So what's going to be in here this time? Actually, that's a good question. Is there different things in there? It's the same thing. So I guess because we died without saving, we didn't actually officially collect Project Gestalt Report number 4. That's good to know. So we're going to skip past all these guys. They won't follow us back there anyway. That's okay. What we're going to focus on are the guys that are at the drop-off, because those are going to be our immediate threat. So as soon as we drop down, or actually beforehand, but no, like as we drop down, this guy's going. Oh, sweet heavens. Okay, no, it's fine. We've seen this one before. It's just a bunch of guys. Oh, that hurt. It's okay. He's dealt with. He's down. Hopefully defeated. He's defeated. So these guys are like one-shot defeats. That's good to know, or at least that one was. This is like so much easier than what we have to do when you're trying to actually fight them with physical powers as 2B. Also, we're level 49 again, which, yeah, we did achieve that last time we were here, but we died and we haven't collected our body again, so all that XP is just at the end of this tunnel. I think after this guy's defeated, that's the 3 of them that are down here. From that perspective, we're clear, okay? And we're coming up on the room full of the bodies. We're going to stop in the body room for a little while and collect some extra resources. But how far away from these guys can we be? I want to try to like take control of one of these, because they would be great inside the arena with their electrified shields and everything. I'm well on board with that. Yes. I don't know what the game wants you to do to take physical control of them. I think it is just random. And sometimes it happens for you, and sometimes it doesn't. Oof. Okay. We're now completely safe. Everything that was down here is dead. There's our body. It's been a while since we died before. Let's remember to actually equip all of our stuff, okay? Previous body. Retrieve. Restore. Yeah, we just sped run that last time. So can I not open this door? Why can't I open... Oh, I can get a body from the other side, though. Do I actually have to find and speak to Emil in order to unlock this door to his house? Is that the case? Probably so. Let's go ahead and get this body, too, I guess. Free skies and all that. Well, that's disappointing. Let's check our mini-map. And let's figure out where our next data retrieval mission is going to end up being. Or have we not been told about it because we technically died? I guess we haven't been prompted about our data. Maybe we have to go to a data terminal. Or should it show up under quests? No, here it is. Check your mail for further details. Okay. Well, let's get out of here. Let's go find Emil. He should be wandering around in the overworld with his silly little song playing. Isn't that where we found him last time? Am I wrong? At least we'll have the elevator activated for next time. Because we are going to get out of this alive now. We're going to go up the elevator. We're going to get out of here alive. We're going to go to a save point so we can read our mail. We're going to save the game. And in doing all of that, we will guarantee that this stays unlocked for the remainder of the B route. Should we try to take these guys down real quick? Just to be extra sure we get out of here alive. Maybe let's just not die on our final little leg of the journey through the cave system. That would be bad. Here we go! Remote control is what we want to do, because then I think we can take it with us into the arena. Can I like, actually fly, though? Doesn't look like it. Also, I don't have, like, a lot of abilities. I can't figure out how to, like, aim? How do I hit that guy up there? This guy kind of sucks. Not gonna lie, he's not great. We can't even get through this fella's shield. Like, you think if we just keep hitting it, eventually we'll break it? But I actually don't know. This could go on forever. Can I self-destruct this thing? There we go. Well, hopefully that means... I mean, does that impact our ability to control that in the arena? Now that I've blown it up? I don't really want to. It kind of sucks and is terrible. So I don't really want to go to the arena with it. It's sort of the worst thing we've ever piloted. It's very frustrating to control. This guy, on the other hand, would be nice, I'm assuming. Maybe even the drill head over here? He could be fun. Also, we're very close to level 50, which is another reason why we're going to go ahead and fight these guys. Because the bonus XP might get us a little closer. Okay, well that's everything here defeated. Got some dented plates out of the ordeal. Got 550 gold? Were they carrying that around? What were they using it for? I guess some machines have some form of trade. Pascal's Village does. They think very high and mighty of it as well, but it's kind of just like a basic system. I think they've confused themselves on what they're doing. Back up and out of here we go. Back up and out of here we go. We'll go talk to Emil. There's a data station over there we can check in at. And assuming he's on the map. Hold on. No, he escaped. I'm trying to remember, like, the next time you find him, he is just running around in his car, right? Unless I'm remembering wrong. I think you find his head inside of the... You find his head inside of the machine, and that's never really explained. And then I think he just shows up in his car driving around over here. Yeah. Just like right there, Emil's item shop. We'll go talk to him and ask him about where he lives, and then we'll have to come back into this hole, unfortunately. I'm not happy about it, and I know none of you are either, but it's what we'll have to do. They be hopping. The boys be hopping around. We'll swing by this save point real quick. We'll make like extra certain that we don't die here. And then also we can ride on a moose, which will save us a lot of time. Because they move pretty quickly. They move pretty quickly. Inbox. The desired contents of this request are spelled out below. Please gather the information analysis. Vestiges of human life from the large-scale ruins in the desert. These ruins are the remains of what was once the residential area, a complex of multiple dwellings. Photograph these vestiges and send them to me. Well, that's great. That's exactly what I want to do, is go back to the desert, my least favorite area of the game, for a side quest in the final waning hours of the game. We can't... If there's any side quests remaining for Nines, I think we have to do them before we go to the missile challenge. Because, like, after the missile challenge is where he essentially gets destroyed. So I feel like we cannot risk it. Can we hit Emil with the moose, and will that stop him?
Proposal. Use power fire.
Boom! I mean, we wrecked him, but we did bring him to a stop. Oh, heavens. Yeah, I didn't even know that guy was there. That's fine. That's not what I was targeting, but I guess it worked out in the end, because he was about to kick us in the face. Hello. I feel like the little red ones are more dangerous. I think they're a little more fearsome. Also, did we ever find all of the gold ones? Was that one gold guy we talked to who talked about family? Was that, like, the end of that conversation, I suppose? I'm sorry about this, Emil. Give me a second. Can we hack Emil? He's not a machine life form. He's a boy. He's a human child. So probably not. Do we need to worry about the other big guy over there? Or is he even, like, aware that this is happening? Because... Oh my gosh, it's Emil's song. I never wanted to hear that song again after dealing with the dojo. And now that I'm hearing it again, there's a part of me that's like, no, I'm kind of charmed. I'm a little bit charmed. Let's take care of this guy. Let's just not risk it. Let's just wipe him out. I don't want to be in the middle of shopping and have someone come up from behind us and just start hitting us. It's exactly what I wanted. What are my other moves? Oh boy, where's that coming out of? That's questionable. This is the best. Can we fly? Can we do that weird flying maneuver? Can I still talk to Emil? I cannot seem to talk to him. How do I get out of this guy? Relinquish control. I guess we have to blow him up, sadly. But we took control of him once, and that's what matters. Hi, Emil. What's up? Hold on. 2B, get out of here. Wow, 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 wow! Sorry I got startled and rolled away. My name is Emil. You want to buy some stuff? Overclocker upgrades and shockwaves +3. A slightly strong. Hold on, don't we already have a shockwave +3? Should we buy a second one? This one's like 21, though. That takes up a bunch of slots. That's not great. I can't remember what mine is, but I think it's better than that. XP gain +3. I think we've already got one that boosts by 50%, so I don't know what we're going to do with that. It also takes up a lot of room. I think we're good for now. I mean, I'm tempted to buy the shockwave +3 and combine it with the one I've already got and get like a strong shockwave, but we know where Emil is. I look forward to serving you again. You want to know where I live? Deep underground. Feel free to visit if you want. Okay, so now we should be able to actually go to Emil's house. I need a moose. There you are. Thank you for not running away. We need to go to the desert. Specifically to the housing complex. This should only be a quick jaunt. It shouldn't take long to get this report. I'm wondering how many analysis report missions there are, though. If there's many more and we have to kind of linger around to accept them or collect them, I think we might just progress the plot. If I really care about 100%ing the game, apparently after the third round, or the third run, there's chapter selects, and I can go back in my own time and deal with that. But I don't want to, like, drag y'all along for, like, an extended period. I think this is the direction to the housing complex. Do we get XP? Yeah, we do get XP. We don't get a lot of XP for destroying them like this, in moose fashion, but we do get some. Is it this way to the housing complex? I'm surprised the moose is consenting to this. You'd figure the moose would not be on board with this. That's quite a bit of XP there. The moose is the best weapon in the game. I do think we have to leave the moose behind, though. Tragically. I don't think the robot's going to mess with the moose, though. I think the moose ought to be fine. If you were worried about the moose, don't worry about it too much, alright? The moose is not getting his goose cooked. Whoa, hold on. Wait a minute. Need to go ahead and get that while we're in the area. Project Gestalt report? Nope, just $10,000. That's not too bad. Can we go find the corpses of this guy who was living out here with his family? Like that was a real thing? The game told me that they just died, but I don't remember at any point finding out that they died. They're like, yep, and that's how the quest ends. Isn't it sad? But is it? They were around here somewhere. They're like living in one of these apartment buildings. Ah, shoot. I guess we're not going to find them. That's okay. Just preemptively go ahead and attack. Because we assume everything is hostile now. Subjugate? Remote control? I think we remote controlled one of these before. So I don't think this is anything new. And I kind of wish it was one of the bigger ones. Because I feel like this guy is not going to last very long compared to this guy. We could get bonuses that make this make us stronger. At which point we'd probably do better at this sort of a thing. Okay, so we only jump backwards, which is frustrating. No sprinting, I guess. It's good for dodging, though. I should have tried to get one of these with the sword. Or the bigger one with the sword, even. The 2B is standing right next to me. It makes sense that they're not attacking me, because how would they know that I'm hostile? I just look exactly like them, and we're all disconnected from the network, so they're not going to get any sort of readings off of me that indicate that I am, in fact, just a guy. Or not just a guy. But they should be attacking 2B. And 2B should also be helping me in this combat encounter. And the fact that 2B is not helping me in this combat encounter is upsetting. Should we just stay in this form? We don't actually have to... If we find more guys, we don't have to attack them. If they're going to ignore us, we can just explore the desert like this in relative safety. But then again, what are we looking for? And are we going to be able to find it like this? I guess we're looking for a terminal. That's what we were looking for when we were in the ruins of the factory. Which is not ruins. The factory is still operational. So I don't know why I use the term ruins. These are ruins. These are good and proper ruins. Music's going hard. Respect and appreciate that. I'm going to self-destruct. Because I feel like it's burdensome to walk around like this. I'd rather just be 9S. Oh yeah, and they're immediately after me. Disregard them. We're looking for terminal ruins, potentially? What does the quest log actually say? Head to the apartment complex in the desert to find traces of humans' daily lives. Do we need to be, like, doing this? It's technically a different request than what we got last time, where we were looking for just a data terminal. Well, that's unrelated. Okay, that's upsetting. Here's this. I don't know. Do we care about... Like, there's nothing in there, but would we potentially care about it? It'd help if I knew exactly what I was looking for. You know what I mean? We might be on the wrong track using this thing anyway. If it's like the last area, we just need to find a data terminal. Okay. We're actually pretty capable with the sword. We don't have to rely on hacking. We can get it done, especially with these little guys who are much lower level than us. They're like 13 levels lower than us. 14 in some cases. This is definitely faster than hacking each and every single individual one of them. Now, when you take into consideration that sometimes they blow up and damage one another, hard to say, but I feel like we did a pretty good job. And now we can sort of freely and safely explore this area down here for seemingly nothing. Well, shoot, I don't know what we're looking for. Any tips from the peanut gallery at home? Anybody know what we're looking for here? We can't really get up into this building. What is that sound? Is that just you falling? I think that's just you being silly on the dirt. When we wandered close to the terminal for Data Freak 1, like, we just walked into the room with it, and she was like, oh yeah, there you go. Hold on, what is that up there? Is that like a sealed chest that could potentially hold the answer to all of our questions? I mean, it's just like a regular chest. We got the weapon Fang of the Twins. That's cool. That's a replicant reference. Was that there in the first playthrough and we just missed it? Probably. It's a big splotchy red zone that covers most of the map. So, like, there's a ton of area to search. A lot of this is inaccessible, frustratingly. I feel like DSP. I need someone to put up some, like, yellow paint or something for me. Make it, like, unambiguous what I'm looking for. You know what? Just in case things go south while we're in the area, let's do a quick save. Can we read the report again? Like, that we got? What does it say? These ruins remain, blah, 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 large-scale ruins in the desert. Photograph these vestiges and send them to me. So we're looking for places to do a photograph. The park would make sense. Like, all of this. It's technically right on the outskirts. This is a part of human life. A slide. Right? I like that the slide kind of works. Like, not really, but you can slide down it. Swings that don't function, and you can clip through. All normal human life stuff. I feel like this shouldn't be so difficult. It's probably something obvious. We're just not finding... Are we supposed to just, like, walk in on a particular area, and the game will say, oh, this'll do. Hold on, there's something up in this building. Everyone else see that? How do we... Well, hold on. There was something up here. Like, I'm sure unrelated to our quest, but the little arrow that points at things that you can collect pointed up there for, like, a split second. Like, there was something up there. It's clearly inaccessible, though. It's clearly not real. Maybe if we go back here and we look back at all of this. And before you ask, we don't have a photo mode where we can just start taking pictures of things or trying to take pictures of things. So that's not what we need to do. Is it just bugged? Is that possible? I mean, yes, it is possible. Anything's possible. Maybe I imagined seeing something up here, but I don't think that I did. Alright. Alright, I've had enough of this. What is the name of this quest? We are once again Data Analysis Freak 2. Data Analysis Freak 2. We're going to a guide. Head to the housing complex and retrieve the following. Oh, we're looking for items. We're looking for 3 items. So we are supposed to be picking things up off the ground. So it is different than the last quest. So it could be things like this. I assumed it would be like the last one, where we needed to access a terminal. I did not realize I was looking for baby shoes. A shoe, Must have belonged to a child. I say this counts as a remnant of mankind. Baby shoes, never worn. Congratulations, everyone, we found it. Well, what about this little doodad over here? Is this one of them as well? Nope, that's a data plate. Or dented plate, even. That's a chip. That's a severed cable. That's a severed cable. That's the silver ore. That's fine. No, look, it's fine. I'm not mad. I'm not upset. I'm disappointed in myself for not realizing sooner what it was we were trying to accomplish. It did say to look for vestiges. An accounting book, sure. What's this? It says ledger on it. Oh well, more junk for the operator. Yeah, the operator's gonna love junk. That's what we're here for, is we're junk collecting at this point. What is this? Broken toy. Is this a toy? I guess the operator would be interested in this. Back to the terminal.
Okay, this should be enough. What do we have? Broken toys, dirty ledgers, small shoes. Pod, take a photo of this junk and send it to Operator 210.
Affirmative.
Operator 210 to 9S.
Hello, Operator. How can I help you?
I've received
Do you think maybe he tries too hard and that's his problem?
Useful?
That depends on what I do with it.
Oh, all right.
It is, however, fascinating. I was aware that humans used to live in groups, but I did not know they coexisted in such a wide variety of ways. I'm sure you're aware that most humans subsisted in small familial units.
Familial?
Yeah, I'm trying to make a small familial unit, if you know what I mean, 2B. Why do you walk away from me like that?
If androids had a similar system of families...
Yeah? Finish that sentence.
Are you there?
I've said too much. I must return to my duties.
And she disconnected.
Objective completed. Oh, here we go.
I have additional information to relate. I've sent mail with a reward. Please read it. And 9S? Thank you.
No.
Man, she disconnected me again.
Thank you.
Well, if she's thanking me, I guess it must have gone okay. Right?
Purpose of question unknown.
She's very clearly, like, fighting her feelings with 9S, right? Because androids aren't supposed to have feelings, so she's feeling conflicted about having feelings, but she also wants to have him analyze her data, if you know what I mean. We got 4 black pearls, a Type 40 blade, very cool. Bunch of other nonsense, very cool. What is a Type 40 blade, and do I want to use it? Also, quest completed. We're at 78% side quest completion. And if we have a look at our weapon set, is that going to be a small sword? Type 40... Was it a Type 40 sword, what we just got? No, I think it was like a... No, it was the Type 40 blade. That's a big boy right there. Goodness me. That's like a full-on buster sword. We're not going to be wielding that. That's going to be too slow for us. I like to spam the attack button, personally. Did we get more mail, or was that just the... I think that was just the notification from earlier. Alright, well, transport me back to near the tower. We're going to go to Emil's house now, because it's been unlocked. All of those things will have respawned. That's okay. We'll take the elevator down. We'll deal with them in the exact same manner we did before. We're not taking any risks. All right? Holy smokes, I wish you could see what is happening on the screen in front of me. The windows where I'm doing the live stream are resizing themselves rapidly, and it looks like the whole thing is glitching out. Is this because I left my keyboard? Oh, my keyboard's wigging out. That's... Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, there's some kind of moisture on it. That's why. Hold on a second. What is that? How did that happen? Oh, it's probably because I picked up my drink and there's condensation on it, and it dripped onto the trackpad. But it took a long time for that to actually, like, start happening. Turn it back on and see if I can get it working normally again. Am I, like, zoomed out now? Oh, my gosh. Chaos and disarray. Fanto, checking in the hole was a good idea. We ended up doing a Google search instead. But the hole, I think, is underneath that housing complex. So that probably would have led us to... Like, I could see how that would have led us to the correct route. But no, we were just wrong. And looking for things in the wrong places. It happens sometimes. Just zigzag through these guys. We're not going to worry about them. Not going to worry about them right now. We've got other issues on our mind that we need to deal with. Excuse me, pardon me. Just going to disregard you guys. This is a run we've made many times before. It is a route that we are quite familiar with. If I don't play this game for another 10 years, I will still remember how to get to Emil's house. Because we've had to do it so often. Come on in. We're going down. We got 2 elevator rides ahead of us. We're going to get in there. Do we have to steal his stuff and then come back and hack his chest? Or do we think it's just going to be the chest hacking that we need to deal with? If we have to go into his house and steal his mask, and then go back and find and talk to him, and then go back into the hole in the ground, so help me. I just want to see what happens. It's been set up by certain viewers of this channel that stealing his mask is a mistake. Or something we're going to regret later. Which kind of makes it more funny and intriguing to me. It definitely increases my likelihood of wanting to see what happens next if he persists in this behavior. Let's go. Try to, as the elevator ride continues, move some things around here. Okay, well that was done a lot faster than I thought it would be. So, never mind. I guess. Cancel. I'm just going to try to shuffle some things around again. Alright, here we go. Wish me luck, everyone. It'd be great if we could, like, subjugate this guy. Or full-on remote control him. And just use him to deal with all of the other threats in this cave. I think as soon as you're close enough to lock on, you're close enough to start hacking. Which is convenient. And we're now level 50, which is cool and fun and exciting. Oh, sweet heavens. Don't get hit again. Don't get hit again. No, we are about to get hit, boy. If we die down here after doing this, I'm just going to go ahead and start hitting the dodge button. Oh! I think we might have actually died there if I hadn't been spamming the dodge button. I think that might have been what just saved our lives. That could have ended in an absolute disaster. Okay, who's next? I really want one of these spiky shields. That's kind of why I want to successfully take one of these guys under control. Some of these you get way more XP for hacking them than others. Like, one of those guys earlier gave us nearly 300 XP, and that was just for the hacking, not the destruction. We got more when it actually blew up. Oh, sweet goodness me. Okay, we need to, like, get out of here. I see that now. Oh. Sometimes it's stressful as well. And, like, the amount of XP you get doesn't seem to correlate with how difficult the challenge is half the time. Oh, look at this. We're back in a room full of bodies. Let's go ahead and collect some of them. This is our infinite money generator. Look at that. 1,600 gold. How fantastic is that? What are we getting out of this one? We're not going to collect them all. We're not going to waste hours of our lives down here. Especially when you start getting some like that that are just disappointments. But you get a lot of... Look at all those evade ups that we just got. We could combine all those together to get something crazy. Some offensive heals. We love offensive heal. Was that an offensive heal 5? Don't we already have one of those? Can we combine them together to create offensive heal 6? You have to reach a limit. We do now know that you can't just, like, infinitely upgrade things. It'll reach a point where it's like, hey, you've gone too far with this. The extra effects will not stack. We've had that happen at least once with something. I can't remember what it was. Okay, that's enough of this. Through the door we go. Emil's house.
Hypothesis. This is the residence of the inscrutable.
Are you kidding me?
known as Emil.
So we have to try to steal his mask.
Alert. Theft of physical objects may disturb the resident.
We have to do it anyway. Pick it up. And we're not going to be able to actually collect it. But now we should be able to... Unless we can... Hold on. Can we destroy them when we've got in our inventory somehow? Is that possible? I don't think it's going to be necessary. But the game might make me. You know what I mean? In order to pick one up and make it look like these are materials. We need to go to key items. Emil's mask. We cannot discard it. We can equip it. Yeah, that's kind of funny. So, hopefully that counts as having collected it. Now, here's the catch, though. Here's the real trick. Now we have to go back to the surface. And we have to go talk to Emil again. So that we can come back down here and hack his chest. Now, that might sound a little bit convoluted to you. But that's only because it's a little bit convoluted. To everyone. I'm assuming at least that's how it works. We're leaving here with at least another... What are we at? We got to be up to close to 10 grand. Some of them don't drop as much money. Some of them only drop like a few hundred. But like we've got quite a bit. What I like most is that we're now leaving here safely. Have we ever walked through those doors to sprint through this place without someone here waiting to kill us? I don't think so. And it is beautiful, and it is wonderful. And the fact that I don't have to be like in a rush trying to figure out how to jump up here. Why is it no clear way, easy way to jump up here? All right, back to the top we go. The fact that we have to like... Oh, it's okay. With every second that passes, we have the opportunity to... Wait, did we ever read... We did. We checked the letter, right? That was left for us? Oh, thanks Steam for letting me know that something updated. What? I don't feel like that's the notification I need right now. It kind of spooked me a little bit as well. I wasn't anticipating it. Did I pay attention to the letter that we received when we wrapped up that last quest? Did it have anything like heartwarming in it? Was there anything in there about how much she's like in love with us and wants to be with us? How she wants to start a familial unit with us? I don't know. I don't think so. You're just real quiet today, 2B. Not a lot to comment on, I guess. Listen, I want to get this done. So I'm going to go ahead and go straight to Emil. And I'm going to go grab this moose. Because this will save us a bit of time. Hi, moose. There's robots coming. We need to be in a bit of a hurry here. Moose, if you'd let me please climb on your back. Oh, good. They're too stupid to run around the wall. We had more time than I thought. Or less time if the wall wasn't there. So do you think that that one robot over there that looks a bit like a moose thinks it's a moose? Is that how this works? Oh. Emil has relocated. Did he? I don't think he did that before. Hold on, he's over here now. Or at least I saw him on the mini-map for a second. I don't remember Emil roaming last time. Give me a second here. Yeah, he's like over here now. He's like down there in the hole. That's definitely different than before. He was always over here last time. Please, Moose, just let me get on your back. Why do I have to like wander around to figure out how to get on top of you? It's very irritating. So we actually went too far to find Emil. He was a lot closer than we realized. We didn't have to go on this adventure. Is he actually down here? Wait a minute, hold on. No, he was down here on the map a second ago. Well, where'd he go? Is he actually going back to his house now? Because we stole from him? Is that the implication? Is that what's happening right now? Because he's not in the hole anymore. Is the idea that we stole from him and now he's racing down to his house? If we waited down there, could he have potentially intercepted us? What a funny concept. I don't think that's the case, though, surely. He's definitely... Well, he's back up here now. Well, no, now he's near the factory. Where is he going? And why so quickly? Get back on the moose. Get back on the moose. Get on the moose! Does he just have like a much wider area now that he goes? Okay, so he's like right over here a second ago. Right? This is near the factory, I'm pretty sure. Or is he across the bridge? The fact that you cannot check the map on the moose is infuriating. It's borderline silly and ridiculous. And it should not be the case. Out of the way! Oh, heavens. Moose, come back here. Moose! Why does one simply not allowed to get on the moose? Why do you have to wait for some unknown period of time to pass before they permit you to be back on the moose? Emil's not even going to be over here, is he? Gosh darn him. There is no Emil here. He's gone back to where he was before, hasn't he? Look, what is this? Why are we not seeing him, and why is he moving so quickly? Moose! You know what? Whichever one of you I can get on quicker at this point. You're lucky. I'm going to take you home now. Should we just, like, maintain the high ground or something and try to just look for him from a distance? He seems to be moving much more quickly and much more erratically, as opposed to just staying in his little area. We could also be listening for a song, I guess. Hold on. Is he just, like, driving the road? Is that the case? Doing like a... Oh, he's right behind us. Got him! Ha-ha! Alright, hold on. No, we'll get him in just a second. We gotta deal with this guy first. I don't remember in the A playthrough Emil running around the entire city. I'm pretty sure that's new and a different thing. Okay. Oh, good gosh. This is the worst possible spot that we could have stopped him in, I guess. We didn't have to. We were on a moose that could probably keep up with his truck, if we're honest with ourselves here. Like, that moose is he's a goose when it comes to speed and range. So he's just on a... He just ranges a bit further on a set path. Okay. Okay, Emil. Hi. Can I help you with anything? Now that we've got so much more money, we might as well go ahead and, like, do what we said we were going to do before. Oh, he's got a completely different stock. I didn't know that would happen. Okay.
Boy, the world's really going to hell in a handbasket, isn't it? I actually had a bandit break into my place a little while ago. After that, I put all my valuables in a secure container. Now I don't have to worry anymore.
Literally, we have his face on our face. All right, thank you, Emil. I appreciate it. Thanks for letting us know about that secure container. All right, we're going to go break into his house again. Welcome to today's third attempt to break into Emil's house. Well, no, we've been successful twice before. It's not a third attempt. It's a third execution of a perfectly flawless... Hold on just a second. Let me save the game. Just in case things get dicey down there. Let's do a quick save. All right. Moose! You know what? To heck with you, Moose. We'll go on foot. That's fine. It's not that far anyway, and it's probably easier to take this direct route. Ha-ha! Right over their heads. Everything goes over their heads, you know what I'm saying? Just gotta make our way to that pipe. The good news is, I'm pretty sure this is the last time we're ever gonna have to go back to Emil's house, unless we want to do it as A2, or 2A. Because I'm assuming that the next playthrough is gonna be 2A, or A2, or whatever her name is. I don't know that, but in the same way that I was like, you know what? Well, no, I knew it was gonna be 9S. I think we'd had that spoiled beforehand, or I looked it up in a guide or something. But I think in order to keep the playthroughs fresh, because the third playthrough is always the one that's the most different, right? At least that was the case in Replicant, right? Well, no, technically the E playthrough was the most different, because you started from the beginning of the game, and then it went off the rocker towards the end. I just assume, because we're not learning anything new about A2 throughout the B playthrough, that it's gonna be A2 focused in the third one. And if I'm wrong, it doesn't really make any sense. Now, one thing I don't know about is whether or not we need to do that trick that we tried and failed to do in Replicant, where you have to, like, trick one of these endings, or save, like, multiple slots so you can do one ending and then do a different ending, or whatever. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just yammering and stammering and mumbling. Wrong direction. I don't know why we're going that way. Oh, Jesus, like I forgot what I was doing down here. Yep, I don't like that it's just red eyes glaring at me in the distance, but that's okay. So easy. So much easier than what we were doing before. Such a walk in the park. The fact that we don't even see what these guys are, I don't even care. Oh, heavens. Yeah, okay, that one could have gone a little bit south. If I'd not been paying more attention. These guys down here are no threat whatsoever. Like, they cannot possibly get close enough to do anything to us. And they move so slowly. These are a lot easier to dodge when you're not thinking about it. As soon as you start thinking about it, and you're trying to make, like, conscious choices for whatever reason, I feel like I do worse. Whereas when I'm just, like, naturally letting my finger flick back and forth, instinctively, I seem to do a much better job of dodging things. Oop. Well, having said that now... Okay, and through we go. Back into the room full of bodies, my favorite place in the game. Collect some more free stuff real quick. We're just going to get the ones between the doors. See, that one was a disappointment. That's the problem, if so many of them are disappointments. Alright, now we can get into the lockbox. Now, I don't know what's in the lockbox, but I'm hoping for treasure beyond imagining. Oh, heavens. I don't know why I didn't expect to have to do a hacking after hacking the lockbox. Emil's head. Is that different than the Emil mask? Is it like a full-on Emil head? On we go! I think we look spectacular. I think we look fantastic. I'm real excited about it. Grab another body. Maybe grab a sec.
So you were the bandit all along?
Uh-oh.
You may be a cherished companion of mine, but you still must be punished.
Oh no. I was gonna say, can we even hack Emil? He's not like a hackable being. Oh, we're like instantly dead, huh? I was warned, Fanto. You're not wrong. I was warned. We got killed at the enemy's lair. We're just gonna stick with that. It seems to work for everywhere we die. Oh, man. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, can you actually hack Emil? He's not a robot. And it let me do a little bit. Is that a survivable encounter? If you get one shot by an Emil head and you die instantly, can anyone actually defeat him? Oh, we kept the head. We did keep the head. But I'm assuming we've lost all of our chips, correct? I would have to say probably. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're going to go back in there and get all our stuff. Like, we're not going to leave all our stuff down there. We're going to go back down there and get it. Hopefully we can. If not, we can always revert to a save game before we got Emil's head. I guess the smart thing to do would have been to just, like, unequip everything. Unequip all of our chips. Which I think was a suggestion previously. I guess that is why the room is full of bodies. Presumably no one makes it out alive. Which is kind of spectacular when you think about it. Alright, through we go. And back down. Yep, because I was confused before as to why there were so many bodies down there. Like, yeah, we died down there a lot, but we died out in the hallway. And to be fair, there's normally like 3 or 4 bodies out in the hallway as well. Now I understand why that one's full of bodies. It makes a whole lot of sense. There's so many of them as well. Well, Emil has punished us, even though we're his cherished companion, which is a funny bit of dialogue. Let's hope our corpse is there. Let's be slow and patient in the way that we collect our items and make sure that we do re-equip all of our chips. Because I don't want to play that game again of trying to remember where things go. That was freaky as well. Just in the pitch blackness, and then you turn on a flashlight. Which, by the way, how do we turn on the flashlight? He's a level 99. What? Are you serious? Oh my gosh. Oh, you can beat him. It's post-game stuff. Okay. Well, these guys are back. Oh, heavens. Okay, yeah, he got uncomfortably close that time. Ooh. That's like risky close. Yeah, see, that one gave you over 200 XP just for the hacking. Oh gosh, they're getting real close this time. I think it's my fault. I think I ran too far into the cave coming down here. I'm gonna hold down the dodge button. There we go. Don't want to die on our way to our stuff, or we won't get our stuff back. We'll have to reload a save and to do all of this again. I think if you're smart, you'll let everything get closer to that center on that one before you start blowing things up, and then just destroy them all in a single maneuver. If we get the same one here, no, we don't. Okay, that's fine. They say we could test that theory if we wanted to. I've worked myself into a dangerous corner here. I'm making mistakes. I'm making bad mistakes. Yep. This is me right here. Retrieve. Restore. There we go. Got our plug-in chips back. And is there anything new in Emil's house now?
Still haven't learned your lesson, have you?
No!
So be it. You'll be a pile of ash by the time I'm done.
No, I don't actually want to do this! Emil, I don't want to do this! I don't actually want to do this! I don't really want... I don't want to do this, Emil. I actually really just don't want to do this. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I will leave. Emil! No, please, no, Emil! I didn't know that's what was gonna happen. I didn't know. I promise you I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't even get close to the door. Are you kidding me? We've got to go down there again to get our stuff back again. He doesn't even give you the option to, like, talk about it and be like, you sure you don't want to just leave? I just didn't anticipate that. We did better that time. We stayed alive longer. Long enough to almost hack him, which I'm wondering what that would have looked like. I feel like we would not have done enough damage for it to be worthwhile. Considering we tried to do that with, like, some level 70s, and it didn't go very well, I'm assuming it wouldn't have gone very well to like, actually linger down there and try. So let's go back down. We are level 50 now, though, which, like, what level were we when we tried the level 70s last time? Mid-30s, I want to say? Let's just get our stuff, and then let's just get out of here. Let's not take any risks in that room. Let's just run in there and grab our things. And then let's just get the heck out of there. Alright, it's not worth it. Let's just be zipping and zoodying. I kind of love that, though. That you can't even go back to his house again. I also like that we're just wearing his head every when we go down there. He did tell us where he lived. Like, part of this is his fault. He shouldn't have told us where he lived. I guess he expected us to be, like, good friends, though, right? And not thieves. I don't want to be down here. Like, I really don't want to be down here. I want to be off doing something else. I want to move on with my life. Oh, there you are. It's okay. 2 more guys. And then we slip into that room. And we hopefully pick up our body. What if we're too far in the... surely they moved our body close to the door, right? Or I don't think we ever left... Because, like, apparently if you go too close to Emil's house, that's what triggers him. So, hopefully our body isn't too close to his house, otherwise we're just going to be stuck in an endless loop of trying to get our stuff back forever. That can't be the case. The game will not do that to us, surely. I don't really want to check the mini-map, though. Or check the big map. We'll find out when we get down there. We're getting real good at that one. Yeah, okay, it's right by the door. Okay, we're going to walk over here to previous body. We're going to retrieve our items. Reslot everything. And then we are going to leave. We're going to leave this place, and we are not going to come back. Alright? Emil is correct. We needed to learn a lesson, and we learned a lesson. We learned a very valuable one. Emil is very powerful. Okay? He's an unkillable, unstoppable, immortal being with seemingly infinite power. Okay, and we're gonna go. We're out of here. We just gotta figure out exactly how to zoom up that wall. We're leaving. We're not fighting anything else. We're not getting into any more altercations. We're gonna go. We're just gonna go. Okay? We're out of here. We're done. So help me, we are out of here and we are done. No, wrong direction. Just be sliding. Just be zooming. Okay, get me out of here. Shall we progress the plot? I feel like we shall. The only other thing I would do is, now that we're level 50, maybe go to some of those little challenge areas and try our luck at the level 50s. Or the level 70s. Because it might be slightly more feasible that we could hack them now. But again, that's also just something I can do in my own time. So let's go to the NieR... Well, actually, you know what? Where we need to go is just like right down here on this pipe. So if we wanted to go the proper route, we could just run down there. Are we ready, Fanto? Are we ready to just go ahead and progress the plot? Are we thinking? Should we just go ahead and do that? This is technically our point of no return. So once we go down here and do this, there's no coming back from it. So if there's any other side content, we're not getting it. Is it going to be goofy trying to, like, is the head going to show up in cutscenes and things? Should we maybe not have it on? I feel like maybe we shouldn't have it on. Like, or you know what? No, we're doubling down. Emotional moments with Emil's head? Peak, probably. Here we go. I wanted to read this because I don't think we read it last time. Analysis of the information you sent us is complete. I believe I mentioned this already, but the societal unit called a family is truly fascinating. This will be of great use for future research. Your help is appreciated. Yeah, she wants us. We know you want us. She got... Oh, okay, here we go.
Why must we read all these books, brother?
Knowledge expands horizons and enriches existence.
But can't we just transfer all this data over instantly?
Into your head, perhaps, but not to your heart.
I guess. Hey, so...
Yes?
My name? Eve? This book says it's a woman's name.
Bro's reading a Bible.
Shouldn't we be called Cain and Abel or something instead?
Humans wouldn't change names so easily. Besides, you should be proud of the name Eve.
Huh. Well, if that's what you think, then I'm fine with it.
Glad to hear it. Is there something else?
After we're done reading, can we go out and play? I'm sure it'll be tons of fun.
All right, but only after we're finished.
You mean it? Then I'm gonna try extra hard to finish this. Extra hard!
You do that.
You do that, buddy. This had such a condescending note to it. Well, that was lovely. Of course, tragically, they both have to die. I'm still not sure what they're all about. I don't know what their deal is. Should we just go ahead and, like, take him out? Traditionally, we just ignore this guy. We destroyed him, I think, like one time beforehand. I just don't want to deal with him. Are the golden fellas back? Golden boys are still gone. Can we just like attack these guys? Not everything needs to be hacked, right? Like, yeah, it's fast. This is a little fast too, though, right? This guy, on the other hand, might take longer, considering we're not big brawler boys.
The bedrock here was bombed out in the last war. Looks like the whole city is starting to sink as a result.
What does he mean by the last war? What is that in reference to? Like versus aliens? Humans versus aliens? Or before that? Because remember, like, the timeline is all wacky. Was this around the time the world was falling apart as a result of the white chlorination syndrome? Is that what you're referring to? There's a lot of different elements, and I'm not sure what he's referencing. I don't remember that guy being there either. I think he's new. I don't think he used to be in this. I might be wrong. I might just be misremembering. That's perfectly possible. But I think I don't remember that guy being here at all. And now he's not here anymore. And we're level 51, which is nice. Oh dear. Should we, while we're in the area... Uh-oh, easy does it. Well, we've drowned ourselves. That's fantastic. I was going to say, while we're in the area, should we run back by and have a look at the the challenge arena or whatever it is back here. The other one. I can't remember where we left off there. I don't remember where or what we had achieved.
Is that what we need to protect?
Let's take him out already so I can be home and...
Was he about to say home in time for what? Supper? Dinner? For your favorite TV show? Don't want to miss a new episode of Gilmore Girls or something? I think Gilmore Girls was probably finished by the time this game came out. Oh, jeez. Whew!
Androids don't need to bathe.
Oh, that's right. We have a whole conversation about cleanliness here. Took one tiny little speckle of damage right at the
It still
end.
feels good.
Jeez. Boom. Objective complete. Nope. Not at all. Not even close. Now, subjugating one of these guys. That would be our greatest achievement, one would think. Not gonna happen. One could dream, though. One could dream of maybe someday. I feel like Eve is, or not Eve, sorry, I keep calling her Eve. I feel like 2B is not contributing a lot to what is currently happening. Like, not nearly enough. So pretty much 9S did all of that on his own. Or on our own. We did all of this by
That's
ourselves.
the last of the machines.
2B, 9S, come
Aw.
in.
Commander?
Emergency orders incoming. The carrier ship that was set to resupply has come under attack. It's currently being engaged by a swarm of machines. I've asked all Yorha troops in the city ruins for assistance, and I'll need you to provide backup as well.
Did not mean to do
I'm
that.
sending flight units and coordinates now. Good luck. Out.
Thank you. No, yeah, we're gonna hop to real quick. This is it. This is it. There's no coming back. There's no turning back.
You see? Total slave driver. Whoopsh.
If she didn't order others around, what kind of leader would she be?
If you say so.
Asking the real questions out here. Also, it looks like this individual's back, so why not real quick hop down there and see whether or not we can take on what should be the remaining challenge? Because I'm trying to remember exactly where we left off here. Was this the one that had an A, B, C, D, and E challenge? And didn't we make it pretty far? I don't think we've been... Have we been back here as Emil? I don't think we have been. Also, I don't not like that. Also, Emil. Obviously, we're not playing Emil. We're playing 9S. We're playing 9s, but he's got Emil's head on. So you can understand why I'm asking the question the way that I just did. Hello there, you. Yeah, I'd like to sign up for the fight. So we didn't even make it past rank D? What rank were we the last time we were down here?
It's time to kick off this D-rank match.
Yeah, we've heard all this before. This ought to be much, much easier as 9s. And we might unlock cute costumes, right? For 9s throughout the course of this, which would be a good time. Oh no, don't ask that. They're not here because they want to be, are they? I think is the secret that we're learning here today. They're not a part of this. This is our game that we're subjecting them to, and that makes me not like it as much. I feel sorry for them now, because they're clearly not interested in this. This is cruelty against robots. That, or it's just like a random bit of vocal dialogue that got queued as a part of this mission, and we shouldn't read into it. Should blow up his friend, too. Yeah. Nice! Let's go! Hi-ho! Flawless execution. Only could have been done better if we did it faster. I think we're in the middle of dodging. I'm curious to see when we come back out of this whether or not we'll still be in the middle of dodging. Whether or not the dodge is going to carry over. You would like for it to. It's what you'd like to have happen. Oh! We're no longer dodging. I was going to say we need to be, though. I think they might just be trash-talking us. I don't think we need to read into their exact dialogue, because it's pretty basic dialogue that we've heard from them before. Jeez. Oh, gosh. See, now, if that was a higher level attack, that might have finished us off. Which is why I'm now a little bit more apprehensive about being able to actually do, like, level 70 encounters. But these might not go to 70. Right? I think they all have different level scales. And different top-end levels. Can I get them before they land? Apparently, yes, is the answer to that question. I'm glad that they don't rank you on accuracy in these, because I'm basically just holding down the firing button from the second the hacking even gets close to completing. Oh, jeez. No, don't work me into a corner. Don't work baby into a corner. Oh, we got close a couple of times there. Oh, baby, did we get close a couple of times there. Well, now, having controlled one of these in the past, I feel much more qualified to destroy it, to combat it. Not that that really helps at all in the hacking process, but it sounded like a good thing to say. Whew. Taking any amount of damage makes me feel like a little bit of a failure, though. Let's go!
That's it. We're finished.
Congratulations, here's your reward for clearing the D-rank battle. Okay, nothing all that great. Did you see that machine just now? Sure did. Stupid contraption was begging for its life. Not that a hunk of junk like that even has a life worth begging for. Ha ha. These people are wretched. Wretched, wretched souls, but they're all a product of their environment. Obviously, we'd like to try for C rank, so that's going to be level for level. We're going to be matched up with these guys.
Let's get this C rank battle rolling. Now, fight!
Oh, jeez. Trying to, like, duck and dodge my way in here to take these guys out, because I feel like they're sort of a bigger, more immediate threat, with all the flying balls around here. Unfortunately, when we're matched for level, it doesn't seem like they're nearly as dangerous as I think they would be if they were a much higher level. But also notice how hacking them once was not enough. It's a good thing we get like an ounce of invincibility when we're dodging. You know, we get some iframes. Oh, that was everything. Okay. Hey, Extra Towel, welcome! Welcome, welcome. We're back in the arenas for right now. We're technically... We've already started the missile mission. Like, we've just been... Our, Skells, or whatever they're called, which is... Our mechs, our flying contraptions, were just dropped off for us. And I realized we could go back here and do a little bit more of this if we wanted to. And I figured we might just see how far we could make it. And see what cool things we could unlock before we go and technically move on to the end of the game. I'm curious to see what happens to 9s, and kind of, because I know what happens to 2B after this. You know, we go and we deal with the cult and all of that, which is quite fun. So I'm assuming that's not going to happen with 9s, except for maybe we get to do it... Because from the other perspective, he was hacking stuff from orbit, right? And taking control of units and doing different things, so maybe we get to see that perspective. Or maybe he just does something completely different, I don't know. Oh heavens. Oh, I've not seen whatever this is before. I don't think so. Okay, nice and smooth, nice and easy. He definitely feels like the more pressing issue, so I feel like we'd need to focus on him first. Oh, jeez, no. Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no. Oh, darn it! I think that's our first failed one since we got down here. Oh, goodness, whatever he's about to do, I don't want to see it through. Okay, good. Chance at redemption. No, this is this is the same one, yeah. Oh! Preview, I want to tell you... Wait, hold on, what? Tell you about the message after ending A. Hold on just a second. I will read your comment. Give me one moment. Let me get through this. Because I think this might be the final wave for this one. That one was coming after me. Oh, okay. When the game originally came out, the message was not there. Oh, is this the one telling you that you could play for different endings? I assume we're talking about here? Then it became popular, but people started to leave bad reviews because they didn't know they had to play again. Ah, that's why the message was added. See, I think the message should have been added to the release of... It might have. Was there one in... I don't remember if Replicant had a message. I don't think that it did. I don't think it mentioned anything, so it's weird they didn't add it. Apparently, yeah, this is... With all Yoko Taro games, there is an element of replaying the game multiple times to see the full story. Hold on. Charge attack, counter, and taunt up. All very cool stuff. Please, my mother, you have to rescue her. Machines don't have mothers. I think someone crossed your circuits. Better tear you apart and see what's wrong. No, no, no! This place is cruel. This is a very cruel place. But also, if we hop in real quick now, taunt. I want to have a look at that latest taunt that we got, which I think is an attack, isn't it? It might be an attack chip. It's not. It's going to be a support chip with taunt. Yeah, it is. Oh! So, it raises our power, but also other entities' power 400%. Which means if you are very good at dodging and not getting hit, you could do crazy damage. 400% more power. But we'd need 14 slots. So, like, what would we have to get rid of if we wanted to equip that? First off, Stun 2, zap a hacked foe and emit a 10-meter blast and stun enemies for 3.5 seconds. We could get rid of that. Hijack, strengthen the... Oh, I didn't realize we had all these hijack boosts. Oh, we don't. Hold on, no, are these equipped? No, that's all chips. Hold on, let me actually look at what is equipped here for a second. Let's not get confused. So I like stun and I like combust. I don't want to get rid of either of those. We could get rid of a movement speed upgrade. I don't really think we've noticed it. Listen, this is going to make the game much, much harder. But I also just kind of want to try it. Does it fit? It does fit. Do we have, like, any other room, though, for anything? No. We have now maxed everything out. Okay. So, probably a bad idea, especially going into what is probably going to be higher level enemies here. Yeah, this is rank 60. This is probably a bad idea. Okay.
Are you ready for another feast of oil, gears, and blood? Then welcome to the B-rank stage.
This is a mistake.
Let the feet kick, let the pure passion of combat come forth in glorious... sorry. I'm rambling again, aren't I? Fine then. Fight!
Yeah, I imagine the game coming out and, like, having everyone praise it and being just baffled by it. Because if you didn't know you had to play it again, we put a bit more time into it than I think most people would the A playthrough, because I was trying to do all the side content. But if you played through just the story, like, you would get through this game in, what, 10 hours? If you're just doing a story focus, and then you get to the end of it, and ending A is kind of a bit hollow. Like, there is no actual true conclusion. At least it doesn't feel like there's a true conclusion. So you're, yeah, I imagine, like, I know there's more to the story. I know questions are going to be answered, because I played Replicant. I know how this works. But, yeah, I think it'd probably be very confusing for people if they didn't know in advance. Be dodging, be dodging, be dodging, be dodging. 400% more damage we will receive if we get hit by one of these things. That's probably enough to one-shot us, honestly. I have a feeling that what we have equipped is the sort of thing that is not going to stay equipped for long. I think we're probably going to be taking that back off at some point. Will we be putting movement speed back in? Unlikely. Probably not. Goodness, it's taken multiple hacks even on these basic guys to break them. I wish we dealt more damage when hacking as well. I can understand why we don't, and why that might, like, break the game just a little bit. Oh, jeez. Just immediately get in there. Immediately get in there. Do we also take more damage if we... Oh, I didn't think about that. If we fail a hack, do we take 400% more damage than we would otherwise? I actually don't know, and I feel like probably yes. Let's not find out, shall we? Let's just not find out what happens if we fail a hack. Let's just do better. Oh, jeez. Let's not do that again. Yeah, I'd never ever heard of Drakengard, and I'd never heard of NieR Replicant. But when NieR Automata came out, I heard about it, right? Like, so it definitely went mainstream in a very big way. In fact, I think I might have gotten it on, like, a Steam sale just because I'd heard it was really good, with intention of playing it, without ever knowing anything about any of the other games or the fact that it was a part of a bigger series. And so when Replicant, the new version of Replicant came out, here's a fun fact for you. I thought it was a sequel to Automata. I did not know that it was a remake of an older game until... I think Gilliam requested I play through these. Gilliam has requested a couple of different times that I play through these games. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'll go play it. And I was, like, doing a little bit of research. And that's when I found out. I was like, oh, I need to play this other one first. Okay. A lot of people online say that you don't have to. I feel like you do, though. I feel like you do need to play Replicant first. I think that the references to Replicant don't work as well in reverse, you know what I mean? Like, I guess it might be cool to go from Automata to Replicant and be like, oh, Facade! Yeah, oh, the people in the masks. I can see how that would be kind of cool. But, I don't know. I'd need to talk to someone who actually did that. Is that what you did, Extra Tau, I guess? If Automata was your first one in the series? What was it like to go back in time and experience, like, you know, the source? Whew. Third wave, here we go. What you got? Okay, I probably should not target the things just dropping them off. Keep going, keep going. Don't get hit by anything. Who's this big guy looking like Poltra? We need to be dodging. Like, the second we come out of this. I was gonna say we need to be dodging. Fortunately, we do, like, catch everything on fire and electrocute everything within a 10-meter radius. Which kind of, like, stalls. If we get something in the core, like in the center, I think it keeps them all sort of locked in place for us, which is convenient. Don't like where I am right now. Don't like this. Somehow we have avoided being hit. So the fact that we receive 400% more damage, I guess it's not necessarily that we receive 400% more damage. We do. But the actual thing that it says is that enemies deal 400% more damage. So it comes out to the exact same thing, but if you're going by the letter of the law, okay. It's not technically what we were warned about. Oh, smokes. Dodge, dodge, dodge! We died. No! I'm doing it again. No, I'm doing it again. And we're not taking that chip off. The chip stays on. That's our new challenge. Now, you know what? We're taking the chip off. At least for right now, we're going to go take that chip back off. And we'll put it back on when we leave here. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe we take it off. I'm not good enough to use that chip. At some point, you just have to accept that you're not that guy. You know what I mean? Remove taunt up 6. We'll just leave that slot open for the time being. Unless we could add another, like, XP chip real quick. Where's XP up? Yeah, we could temporarily put this in there and get even more XP. Just, like, temporary. And then we're going to head back in there. Oh, this was, Automata was Phantos first. Didn't get the final ending in Replicant. Okay, yeah, it gets pretty samey. I think now, Phanto, am I wrong, or did you not tell me that you just watched them on YouTube? Is that a real thing that happened?
Are you ready for
I feel like it is.
oil, gears, and blood? Then welcome.
Which is
to the
fine.
B-Race
There's nothing wrong with that. I do not feel like this is different, where the actual playthrough experience is different enough that I think it's worth doing it again. Whereas the actual playthrough experience in Replicant is not different enough, where I feel like you get something substantially different versus just watching a video on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, I think you watch the Replicant alternate endings, and it's like, well, I played through the game. Aside from, like, okay, the boss fights, but they're not that great. Whereas with this, if you just went A and then you watched the B cutscenes, like, no, you're getting a very different experience than if you actually play through this as our boy Nines here. It's like, it's a different game. And that's the thing, it has felt, like, even though we're doing the same things, the different combat experience has made it feel a bit more like a different game. It's like a remix of Automata, as opposed to what you get with the Replicant alternates. Oh gosh. I'm trying to, like, read chat because I missed some messages from Tao as well. But, like, you'll have to give me a moment. I'm in the I'm in the thick of it. Hey, at least, you know, you guys didn't do what I did, hopefully, which is mistakenly save over your C playthrough so that you had to actually play the game, the ending of the game again for the D playthrough. A fourth time I had to play through the second half of the game. A fourth time! Now, they have the wherewithal to not have you go through that basement of wonder and horror. That is, like, one of my least favorite parts of that game. When in order to rescue Kaine, you have to go with the mill through the basement under his house. and it's so boring. It is the worst part of the game, bar none, in my opinion. And I was worried. I was like, am I going to have to do this every time I do, like, the second half of the game again? And thankfully, no. Get me out of here. I don't like being inside of there. Thankfully, no, that's not the case. They start you up, like, right after that with rescuing Kaine. I really do feel like the B playthrough of that, though, should have had you playing as Kaine. And to think that you don't get to play through Kaine until the re-release of that game as, like, a bonus tacked-on E ending is insane. And you never get to play as Kaine in her prime with, you know, the shadow or whatever, the shade that's inside of her. Tyrell or whatever his name is. I don't think it's... Is it Tyrell? It's something like that. That's close enough. That's a shame. Because you never get the full Kaine experience. Okay, I just flew right into that. And that, for that matter. Yeah, that top-down section in the basement. Oh, yeah, okay, no, that's a good point. Playing as Emil would have been awesome, too. Now, he comes back with, you know, 4 arms at the end of the E playthrough, but, like, imagine coming back as a 4-armed Emil and just being able to wreck shop as such. That would have been awesome. They should have given us that. It does feel like it was really more of a graphical overhaul than anything. Although I think going back and playing the new ending of Replicant, having played through Automata, the design aesthetic of the area that you go back to, at the right at the end when you're inside of the World Tree, or whatever it's called, the Tree of Dreams and Wonder, definitely looks very Automata inspired. Which I guess I kind of knew at the time, because I'd seen Automata before. But having done this now, these hacking minigames, like it's exactly what that's inspired from. Get out of the way. Don't let that hit you. Don't let that hit you. Don't let that hit you. Do not let that hit you. So help me. We're not letting that happen again, even though I think we'll sustain less damage. We're not gonna risk it. That one should be taken care of. Get this big guy now. Is he still gonna be able to emit a pulsing shockwave, even if we kill him? Oh dear. The 8-bit music, once you get in there, sounds a little bit Star Wars-y on this one for some reason. Alright. Thanks for tuning in while you could, Extra Tau. It's appreciated. I hope you enjoyed this little glimpse into my suffering. I don't think we would have taken extra damage from failing that, because it's technically not the enemy damaging us. But we'll not find out either. We're not going to know. Jeez. That was a close thing, wasn't it? I would love to know what the inspiration is for flying red orbs and purple orbs. Like, why is this the attack strategy of all of the villains in these games? Is that a part of... Did that come from the Drakengard series? Did that make its way into this world from White Chlorination Syndrome? It seems this other world, the primary method of attack was floating orbs of magic. Patent that. We're using it. Please tell me this is the end. Oh, he's still not dead. My guy is still alive. Whew. Getting caught between the purples is concerning.
That's it! We're done! It's over!
Pats on the back all around. Here's your reward for clearing the bee battle. Golden hair. If we apply that right now, will it apply to... If I win, I am free. I must win. I must. Oh, I guess we should lose. Let's see if we can give 2B golden hair real quick. Okay, so I can't even... So 2B's hair is stuck purple because I can't apply... whatever. I wish I could give her blonde hair. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Why can't I give her blonde hair? Upsetting. Very upsetting. So this is going to be a rank 70.
We're looking forward to a true A-rank contest from each and every one of you. I want you to kill, kill, kill! Kill until you're soaked in blood! Kill until your feet slip in pools of your own lubricants! And now, fight!
Concerning. Yeah, no, concerning. Everything about this is concerning. I feel like if we could cheese it, though, it depends on how much damage we're able to do here. If it's not a lot, and it feels like we're going to be at this for literal, like, ages... Yeah, they need to win so they can win their freedom. Are we going to let them win, or are we going to defeat them and keep them trapped in here forever until they die? Like, are we the baddies? We are participating. We're not causing the system, but we are participating in it. We're perpetuating the harm of robots. We're complicit in it, basically. But also we're winning really cool prizes. So, like, are we really the bad guys here? I would look at the person giving me the prizes. It's the only reason I'm still participating. I hate when they chase you. Freaks me out a little bit. I think that one might just die by virtue of being on fire, which is nice. If it burns long enough. So far, based on this round of the fight, this seems doable. It's funny that these guys have the super simple ones, whereas some of them, like some of the more basic seeming units have much more complex hacking. I get really sucked into this for some reason. Oh, baby! Beautiful execution on that dodge. I want them to have a bigger blast radius. I want them to have a bigger explosion. I need to look into making that happen. So remember, each one has about 3 different rounds, right? So here comes round 2. Okay. Can I hack them before they hit the ground? Probably, possibly. We didn't, but we probably possibly could have. I like that one. Having the little bombs there is helpful.
I have to save my family.
No, don't tell me about your family. Don't do that to me. Don't make this harder than it needs to be for me. They're really rubbing it in. As they march in slowly as well. Like, I feel like so far, these 2 rounds haven't been as hard as they could be. And it kind of feels like the game is just really trying to drag home that point of like, oh, you're such the bad guy here for participating in this system. Don't you feel like a monster? Yeah, a little bit, game. A little bit I do. Thanks for, like, really dragging that home. Whoever gets hacked, gets hacked. I was trying to, like, target the snake in the air, but never mind. Well, okay. Easy. Just don't take damage for a second, you'll be fine. Good, good, good. Get them while they're down. Get them while they're down. That's not who I wanted to hack. That's the lock-on system in this game is the one thing I think could use a little bit of work. It's not great. You know what I notice is very different about this playthrough? Is that in the 2B playthrough, like playthrough A, I was pretty much always holding down the drone button, right? Like, we were constantly firing missiles or bullets or something at all times. And I don't even think about doing that as 9S. Like, it does not come to mind. The only reason I push that button is once we're hacking. We could... Oh, heavens. Get up. Get up. Get up. Are you not going to automatically take an item? We're not allowed to use items, are we? I don't think we're allowed to use items. We have to, like, stay alive long enough, I was going to say, for our healing to start. Which, thankfully, we do still have healing. But I don't think we're allowed to use items. And the good news is that auto item use does not happen. So that's good. Because that's something we theorized before when we entered the arena. Was like, well, what happens if we take enough damage that auto item use kicks in? Is it going to, like, penalize us for that? And thankfully, no, it won't. Which is good to know. And now we're finally hacking the gosh darn snake, which is what I've been trying to do this whole time. Poorly, apparently. Poorly I've been trying to do it. Okay, there's still 2 combatants left on the ground. Just gonna focus on them one at a time if I can. That was nearly cooked. That was not a great success on my part. Are you full on health? Are you fully healthy? We just have to get around behind it. Sometimes I don't notice that they're timed. Which, when I do notice it, I have to question, like, are they all timed? Because I don't pay enough attention to notice. So no, they're not. Oh no, this one is, yeah. Okay, we're going to be paying extra close attention to that. I guess they probably are, and I just don't notice it. Until they, like, start going into the red, because it's taken us too long, and then it's kind of obvious. Yep, this one's also timed. Are they all timed about the same? About 20 seconds from the looks of things? I think this is the final round, which is the good news. The bad news is that these guys potentially could deal the most damage. Which means they're going to have the most complex hacking methods. If we alternate back and forth between them, can we keep them in a constant state of being on fire and electrocuted and not attacking me? Is that possible? It's what we're going to try. Whether or not it can be done, we'll find out. So that one's going to catch on fire now and be electrocuted. And then we're going to dodge back. That one's on fire and electrocuted. Oh gosh. Wait, hold on. Wait, no. Whoa, no, dodge. Be dodging. Be dodging. I don't care who you hack. Just hack someone. Get inside of the hacking minigame. Now, if I had died there, I would have been so disappointed and we would have absolutely left this arena. I'm not doing this again. We're not getting this close in the level 70 bout. Just to die miserably. Problem is, we're still going to be damaged when we come out of this. No, we're going to be full health for some reason. Maybe we just focus on one at a time. If we can get back in and out before the other one has the opportunity to do anything, that might be the move. Oh gosh, he's got me in a corner. I let that happen. I did that to myself. Ugh. It's a close thing. Do you deal more damage if you don't get hit in there? Probably not. I feel like that's probably not the case. It'd be a nice touch if it was. If you're like a perfectionist and you can get it done, you deal more damage. But I don't want you to deal less damage if you get hit. I want you to deal the base amount of damage, and then you only get, you know, you get buffs if you don't get hit, not that you get penalized. It's an important distinction. Okay. One down. One to go. This I can deal with. Lock us on. Now we just got to keep him stun locked effectively, right? Just keep doing this. Have we seen that one before, or is that a new one? I feel like there can't be any new hacking minigames that we haven't already seen. I know I'm not talking right now, but that's because I'm pretty in it. I'm like really in it.
The battle is over!
Great success! Oh, I got something stuck in my finger, I think. It hurts. I need to like try to pop it and get it out of there. Not pop it, but like cut it open. Congratulations, here's your reward for clearing a rank battle. Down attack up +6, last stand +6, and weapon attack up +6. These are decent. Huh? Did you go with a new model out there? Yeah, I kicked my old one a few too many times and it finally fell apart. Probably not gentle kicks either, knowing you. Who gives a rip? It's a dumb machine's fault for being such a piece of crap. Not like I can't just get another one. Such cruelty. Such evil. Such malice. Is there more? Oh, there's an S rank! Of course there's an S rank. I don't know why I thought it would stop there.
Today, I want
If we
to
die,
see
we
revel in
leave.
glorious and refined combat
We're not
arts.
doing this.
Show no mercy, grant no quarter, rip and tear and gouge and poke and slice and crush and maim and destroy! Now fight!
Okay. They definitely got a good MC for this. That's for sure. If this deals, like, no damage... Oh, no. Yeah. I'll tell you what, we're not gonna just, like, roll over and die. But at the same time... I hope you're not expecting us to leave here victorious. Like, look at the level of damage we're dealing. And understand that this is, whatever, like, bosses they drop in the next wave especially. Because we can, like... We can cheese this by keeping them on fire in the middle here. And we can just keep doing this. And we can just hope for the best. But even if we get through this wave, there's no way we get through the next one. I just want to throw out there that sometimes he stops doing the hack. Why is that? It's infuriating and upsetting, and I wish he wouldn't do it. You'll be like halfway through the hack, and he'll just stop, and I'm still holding the button down. I don't know what prompts it. See, like right there. He just stops. This is not possible for us right now. Maybe when we're level 60. It seems like going 20 levels above where you're currently at is like doable. But it's just like impossible if you're lower than that. Because you just cannot deal enough damage. Even though we're trying very hard. Like, we don't even have them at halfway. This is kind of starting to feel like the fight on the roof of the dojo. Which I'm wondering, now that I see how hacking works, I'm thinking it would have been about the same. The fight on the roof of the dojo, even with hacking, considering how little damage we're doing to these guys, would have been about the same. It would have been about the same experience, now that I'm looking at it. I think we managed to defeat one of them just then, possibly. Or at least, like, someone's health meter went off the screen for a second. I really appreciate that they're all staying in one place, because otherwise this wouldn't be going down like this. This is absurdity. I'm not even sure who we're hacking half the time either. I'm just holding down the hack button on someone in this cluster of bad guys. I say bad guys. I guess they're not bad guys. This cluster of enemy combatants that we're dealing with here. At least we're getting the simple ones, and I think the explosions from the simple ones are dealing damage to the bigger, more complex guy, which means that we'll have to hack him less, which is nice. We're also constantly stepping, I think, like a step closer to this. Hello. Do the thing! That's the most movement we've seen from them. That is the absolute most amount of movement we have seen from them. I think because it took Emil so long to actually do what I told him to do, darn it. Also, it's not Emil, it's Nines. He's wearing Emil's head, but it's Nines. I don't know why I keep calling him Emil. It's clearly Nines. I need to get that head off of him, because it's causing a lot of confusion for me personally. Also, the game seems to be glitching out a bit, and it looks like the live streams are as well. I think all of the explosion on screen and everything is causing issues. Like, we're glitching into these more. We're somehow about to finish this round. It looks like we are going to possibly make it through this. There's a guy who, like, rushing towards me here at the front of the group, and that's concerning. There's the first round completed.
You killed my daughter.
This is ridiculous. This is going to be harder, too, because they're not going to be all clustered together, which means this is going to take even longer. Here's the thing, like I said, I'm not going to just quit.
Stop it.
If we die, we die. But I'm sticking it out. We don't get XP from these, do we, by the way? I haven't been paying enough attention to know. Do we get XP when we get out of this? Does not look like it. So it's not like we're gaining levels while we're down here suffering. Okay, get them all clustered up in the middle here together. Was the goal just then. And they're all spreading back out now. And the arena is now full of orbs. He's about to hit me. That would have been damage. That might have been, like, game-ending damage there. Can you imagine how bad it would be if we just died and didn't have to do this anymore? That would have been bad, huh? Are you being sarcastic, Reese? A little bit. Just a little bit. Thinking about what a wonderful world it would be if we could just progress the plot. We're pretty close. We could probably end the B playthrough if we wanted to. We just have to leave here and not be doing what we're doing right now, yet here we are. If I can, I want to hack the little guys first. Because they are the easiest ones to do quickly, and their explosions do deal damage to the bigger ones, which might limit the amount of times we have to hack the bigger ones. We could probably swap chips if we wanted to right now, and deal 400% more damage. We gotta be dodging out of the way of this. Nope, 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 there we are. I was gonna say, that's it! That's it for us, but it's not! Somehow it just ended. He hit us for like a second, and then it was done. Darn it! I'm gonna focus on these one at a time. I'm staying locked in on this little guy. I'm gonna just keep going after him. I don't even see his health bar, so I don't know how many times we have to do this, but we're just gonna keep doing it. Keep in mind that even after we defeat this wave, there's going to be another wave, right? It's gonna be worse than this one. And it's probably gonna be some guy that we're going to have to hack 100 times to deal enough damage to actually defeat him. I just want you to remember this. This is a true fact. At least we're keeping this whole cluster perpetually on their feet, or on their backs, and on fire, and electrocuted. I think we're still hacking the same guy. I've not locked onto a new target. So I'm pretty sure it's the same guy. I'm starting to feel a little bit like I did on that rooftop. I'm starting to feel like I'm just going slightly brain numb. You know what I mean? I just don't feel like this is how the game was meant to be played. The two spider guys are out of the cluster now, unfortunately. So I don't think they are receiving the explosions. All the guys in the middle are. I mean, it definitely looks like they're getting knocked down a peg. Right? It looks like it's knocking them back onto their bellies or whatever. But they're definitely not receiving big amounts of damage like these guys are in the middle. Well, big amounts of damage, right? Should I go ahead and put on that chip that multiplies our damage by 400%? Should I do that? No, I shouldn't. That would be silly. That would be a silly thing to do. Like, a part of me, like, it appeals to me, to some extent, to do that. And then just hop in there and start swinging our sword. But we're not, that's not us. That's not who we are. We're not 2B. We're 9S. We're 9s. We don't deal substantial amounts of damage via physical attacks. So even if we got 400% more damage, okay, 4 times the damage. Like, look at how little damage we do right now. If I just, like, run up here and start swinging at these guys. Oh. Okay, well, that kind of looked like substantial damage for a second, didn't it? Maybe because he was on fire, lying on his back, and maybe you deal more damage under those circumstances? No. Okay, see, it's all imaginary. All of that was perceived amounts of damage being dealt. Maybe for dealing 400% more damage? I don't know, maybe. Maybe it does matter. Maybe if we equipped it... But do we want to risk, now that we've actually almost done the second wave somehow, do we want to risk having, like, one attack be the end of us? Like, before, when we very first started, I was okay with us being immediately downed and knocked out of this. But now that we've gone this far with it... I don't know! I don't know, folks! Can we pause while we're inside of this? No. Well, yes, we can pause, but we can't get to our pause menu is what I meant to ask. Just for a second, let's go in here to our plugin chips. And let's remove, I think XP, yeah, +6. No, +3, I'm sorry. I like that going from 3 to 6 is like going from 10% to 50%. Okay, go ahead and remove that. And then go back down to support. Was it support? I can't remember what it's called now. Overclock? Taunt up, yeah. Just stick that in there real quick. That is like nothing. That is absolutely nothing. It's so little that we're immediately going to take it back out. Because you see that thing heading towards us, right? So... yeah, go ahead and remove Taunt Up +6. And we're going to go ahead and just put that additional 10% of XP in there. We could put an overclock. Slows down time after perfect... Or, I guess we could... Another alternative, if we wanted to, is we do... Well, that's way too big. We can't wear that. Wear it. You know what I mean. Increase the power of weapon-based attacks by 20% is probably better than an additional 10% XP boost. Also, we need to be ready to dodge the second we come out of this. Oh. Is that thing even capable of damaging me? Because I'm pretty sure it's hit me every single time it's gone over me. And also, is this going to bring an end to it? Yes, it is. We're going to continue to target the one that is more damaged. Or, yeah, the one that has more health, I should say. My rationale being that this should deal more damage to it by attacking him directly, and his attacks will weaken the weaker guy. I don't like that we're in a tiny circle that's getting tighter. That's stressful. Yeah, they're getting close to the same level. Why do you stop? Why do you stop? Why do you stop? Nines, why? this rate, they might go down together. We've made the mistake in the past of doing exactly what we're doing right now, which is inching closer to it. Not sure what our other alternatives are there. This ought to be the killing blow. Gosh darn it. Say we're just gonna have to take some damage and get out of that corner. It's still alive. Can we change targets? See, this is what I mean about the target selection being terrible, though. Like, I want to target this other guy. It's not good target selection. It's really bad. The goal here was to catch them both in these explosions. And now that they're both, like, equally low, finish them both off. Maybe we should just run over and whack him a little bit. Nah, we just don't deal any damage like that. We just don't deal any damage at all like that. Okay, what comes next? Preferably just one big guy. It's two big guys, but that's okay. Peanuts. I curse you! I curse you! We need to be dodging. I was gonna say, we need to be dodging here. No, why? No, no! The lock-in system sucks! It's not the one I wanted to lock in on! You can be full-on looking at the other guy, and it'll still, when you hit the lock-on button, snap you around to somebody else. Terrible system. Absolutely awful. Masterpiece of a game. Terrible lock-on system. Absolutely abhorrent. He's no longer selected. There we go. It's like you have to have the guy exclusively on your screen. And if the other guy you were locked on 2 seconds ago is still on the screen, but like barely, it's going back to him. I don't know if there's any type of, we could check. Are there any type of potions we can drink to make our potions? You know what I mean. Performance-enhancing drugs that we can take to make hacking easier, faster, or deal more damage. We're going to check real quick. Well, that would be enhancement items. Prevents staggering, replenishes. Their skill gauge replenishes. Projectile damage, melee damage, pod, weapon attacks. Nullifies electric attacks. I'll tell you what. Melee damage taken is reduced. No, we can't use it. Why can't we use it? Oh, we can't use items in the arena. Never mind. We already had that determined, didn't we? Oh, are you kidding me? One shot and we're dead.
That's all she wrote, folks.
After how much time we invested in that? No, we're not going back in. No. I'm very upset now. I'd gotten so comfortable with the idea that we were fine. We were dealing so much damage. Or no, we weren't dealing so much damage. We weren't receiving any damage, and we were dodging out of the way of everything, and it was fine. I can't believe I let that happen. That is so upsetting. That's okay. We'll go back in there later, probably. Let's go progress the plot. Let's go see how this all ends up. Let's see what the next stage of the operation looks like from Nine's perspective. Very upset, though. I'm actually very upset. You can't see it on the outside because I'm containing my emotions very well. I'm a very stable individual who's in command of my feelings, but I am feeling right now. Yeah. Get out of here, all of you. It sucks because we could have spent that exact same amount of time out here fighting these guys. And it would have benefited us more. This is going to be basically the same boss fight, right? Except for hacking, I guess, is going to be new. Can I hack regular enemies while flying? No. Spoilers, I cannot. So every time during this fight that Nines was like, I'm going to hack in and give you an opportunity, that's just going to be us doing that. We're about to die here. Well, that sucks. What happens if you die when you're inside of the ship? Do you not have the opportunity to retrieve your body? Do you just lose everything you had equipped? No, you just start over. Alright, fair enough. Should we double check that? It's not like we can get to our menu and make adjustments anyway. So I don't know what we would gain. Like, the last thing I want to do is this again. Because, I mean, look, hot take here. But I actually don't enjoy these segments of the game. I don't think flying the ship is all that fun. I'm not that into it, if I'm honest with you. It might be like a fun breakup of the monotony of the ground level combat, maybe for some people, but not for me, baby. Not for me. I just tolerate it because it leads to the next part of the story. That's what I'm here for. Okay, we're healing again after a certain period of time, so all of our chips are still indeed intact, which is good. Small comfort. Small comfort that we didn't lose everything. Maybe let's not fly directly into indestructible orbs. Also, maybe let's remember that we have the ability to fire rockets from a safe distance. Oh, I'm hacking one of them. Not entirely sure if I meant to be doing that. I think that was an accident. It doesn't suck that we were at this point and then I died on that last last bit.
Attention, this is Carrier Blue Ridge 2. Requesting support from any friendly units in range. We've come under heavy fire from the enemy. Our escort ship has taken damage and is unable to engage. We're currently
resisting with all remaining support fighters, but we can't hold them off for long. I repeat, this is Carrier Blue Ridge 2.
What is the point of a carrier
We need immediate backup from any available android forces.
in this game? What is actually the point?
I'm picking up a large-scale enemy inbound. Looks to be 2.8 clicks southwest of us.
Can I hack it? I absolutely can. But how much damage does that do? Oh, like most of it. It does most of the damage. That's good. That's fantastic. Boom. Cool. The biggest threat in the ocean is dealt with.
Reverting back to area recon.
Wait, I'm still picking up a large enemy presence.
Didn't I kill that already?
What on... If it's that big, we should be able to see it.
I can't wait to see how the search for nines plays out. When we are nines. Do we have to fight, like, being kidnapped or whatever? Hello.
Is that a machine?
It's freaking huge.
Just gonna keep trying to... just keep trying to hack it.
Crap! It's blocking close-range attacks with EMP blasts. We've got to find another way to damage it.
Could we hack it?
Operator 210 to 9S. Command has decided to stage a direct satellite laser strike on the hostile. We need you to destroy the enemy EMP generator so we can lock onto the target.
EMP generator?
Sending the coordinates to your map now.
EMP generator target confirmed. Marking on map. Proposal. Destroy the generator quickly.
Yeah, thanks for that hot tip. Appreciate it. Didn't consider that myself personally. Don't know how I would have figured that out without Pod's assistance. It's not even our pod. That's 2B's pod. Our pod's a lady. I was gonna say, isn't something supposed to be happening right now while we make our way there? Yes, it is. These guys are supposed to be harassing us.
Enemy data obtained from command.
Go ahead.
The only known record of this machine lifeform is a lone sighting 320 years ago. Upon reaching land, the unit unleashed a devastating electromagnetic wave attack. All resistance fighters in the vicinity were annihilated.
So basically, if this thing reaches land, we're screwed.
Affirmative.
You know, something else just occurred to me that you wouldn't get if you played through this game and then Replicant. Is like, would you even remember Devla and Popola from this game? Because they play a very small role in things. As it stands. I guess I can't hack these. So, like, yeah, you might... Like, you see Devla and Popola in this game, and then you go back to Replicant. And you see those names again. They look slightly different as well, so I don't know if you would remember... Unless they play a bigger role in this chapter, or one of the next ones, I don't know if you'd immediately pick up that that was them. Or that you'd seen them before, unless you came back to Automata after Replicant.
Oh, come on! It's got an electromagnetic barrier over its whole body?
Having trouble over there?
Are you Yorha?
Hunter Squadron deploying out of North 12C Defense HQ. I'm the commanding officer, 4B. Don't worry, we'll take it from here.
Seems like they've got it.
Let's leave this area to the reinforcements. I have an idea. You and I should meet up at the spot I just marked.
It's strange being 2B.
Mortars lining the shoreline here. All the EMP shielding in the world won't help against close-range mortar fire.
Got it.
I'll help aim.
This thing's armor is too thick. We need more firepower.
2B, let's try for a more direct approach.
Direct? Oh, right.
That's right. Lay down some fire in its stupid mouth.
Are we actually doing anything? I feel like it's all her. She's the one doing the aiming. Let's go! Took us a bit more than one shot when we were 2B, but okay, that's fine. This thing looks an awful lot like the big fish creature that Aang becomes in the spoiler season finale of season 1. The cartoon. We don't talk about the Netflix adaptation, or heaven forbid the M. Night Shyamalan version. We don't talk about that.
We gotta bail, 2B. This is bad.
Are you all right, 2B?
That enormous machine is an ancient weapon. It was designed to help annihilate the androids, but it wound up going out of control.
This seems to happen to a lot of machine life forms.
Network when it happened, so I remember it. The moment it reached land, it went berserk and began attacking everything in sight. No one could figure out how to stop it. We eventually marooned it deep in the ocean, but it seems to be searching for a way back. Huh.
Maybe it just got sad and lonely down there.
I think I have another idea. You keep that thing right where it is, okay?
What?
Please, 2B. This is gonna work.
Off we go! I guess we get to see this side of it now. What's it like to land and take control of the missiles? And do we get to do missile guidance? I want to actually steer the missile into the darn thing.
2B, I'm going to see if we can use those missiles back on the shore. But I need you to destroy the EMP unit on that thing's back. Otherwise, they're just going to go off course.
On.
Oh my good gosh. There's a lot of purple balls around here. Awful lot of them. And they deal a lot of damage. Just gonna keep shooting. Look at this. Okay, you can dodge through them, but if you land in some, you're taking that damage. Also, we do have missiles. Lest we forget, we do have missiles. We're close to leveling up again as well. Do we hack it? I guess we hack it. Because like we're not having any effect on it with bullets. Great success. You know what? I forgot to be paying attention during cutscenes.
Activate missile controls.
For more mysterious ladies.
Controls engaged. Launch ability confirmed.
Fire!
Why are we on the rocket? Is that necessary? Is that why we got flung to heaven only knows where? Because we were holding on to the rocket?
So hard to control.
I did ask for the ability to control the rocket.
A collision at this speed is not recommended.
Well aware, thank you.
Where am I supposed to be targeting? Where do I want to hit it? In its stupid mouth? I guess so. Did I really do that? I didn't really do that, no. No, 9S did that. So were we holding on to the rocket when that happened? Is that what happened?
Organize a search and rescue party for the missing Yorha members at once.
To be. 9S. Don't die on me.
The child held sway over enormous strength.
Are we finding out the history of this robot now?
But sadly, he
Or
was
this
also
machine?
a little bit broken. He spent his long days hurting those around him. He tried his best to be good and kind. But despite his efforts, things never seemed to turn out. They told him he was unwanted. They abandoned him in the deep, dark ocean.
Poor fella.
And from the cold at the bottom of the sea, he cried out, "Mother, Mother, Mother, Mother." But his voice never reached his mother.
A sad story.
This is Tactical Support Unit Pod 042, assigned to 2B.
This is Tactical Support Unit Pod 153, assigned to 9S.
We pods often participate in the same battles. Exchanging our situational data would theoretically allow us to plan combat strategies in a more efficient manner.
Didn't we already have this conversation?
Data should be transferred regularly between Pod 042 and Pod 153.
Analysis. This idea is sound. Proposal accepted. Records will be organized in time for the next situational exchange.
What is the point of this conversation? Oh. Should we have explored more? Was that a mistake to go ahead and immediately do that? I find myself in a bizarre memory storage area, stretching as far as I can see. It's a maze, a labyrinth, a massive interconnected network. I've never seen anything like it. It must have been created by the machines. So then, what am I doing here? I am 9S. That's all I can remember. Large portions of my memory may have been destroyed. What if I forget everything? Myself, my memories, myself, my... Okay, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. Just follow the emergency manual and execute the memory recovery program. The recovery program begins to fill in the blanks in my memory. They drift back like missing letters, filling out a word. The bunker, 2B's plan, a colossal machine life form, the last resort missile strike. Preservation mode was activated at the moment of the blast. It halted most of the safeties the network had in place. Wait, it must have been the EMP blast. I didn't read what that said before it disappeared. It took a while, but the recovery program managed to restore most of my memory functions. However, I still can't establish a link to my body. Well, I guess there's nothing else to do but examine the surrounding memory space. It looks like the machines gathered and stored a lot of info here. It all seems pretty random at first, but on closer inspection, I learn how it's all connected. There are a variety of entries, such as data on human history and philosophy. But what's really strange are the records of the machines stored next to those. In the politics category are records of the machine's own governmental endeavors. They tried all sorts of things: absolute monarchies, republics, democracies. And that wasn't all. They also engaged in other scholarly pursuits, such as philosophy, mathematics, science, and social criticism. It's like the network was copying every possible human behavior and discipline. Almost as if... As if what? The machines are human in some kind of a way? The machines are intimidating... intimidating... No, imitating is the correct word there. Not sometimes you just read the word wrong, you're just gonna carry on. I dive deeper into the records. I can find no indication of the machines creating new cultures or values. They only imitate human behavior. The strange thing is, if a unit fails, it fails in exactly the same way the next time. For example, if a machine forms a dictatorship that eventually collapses, it won't try a new type of government. It just forms a new dictatorship. Or if it plants crops and they die, it just tries the same thing again, and again, and again, and again. They keep performing the same behaviors. They don't ever learn. When it comes to combat, the machines show overwhelming adaptive behavior and evolutionary speed. So why do they insist on imitating humanity? And more specifically, why do they imitate their failures? It's almost as if the objective is failure itself. I sense a change in the data, some kind of movement. I hone my perception and hold my breath. I hear something, a distant voice. I and now, all androids. There's something there, something clearly intelligent. Ooh. Okay. What the heck was that? Are they talking? I don't think it matters what direction we go in. So we're just going to keep going this way. Oh, it's a dead end. Okay, there are dead ends. It is a little bit of a maze then. But I'm assuming we have to find these bits and bobs in order, right? Oh, are we back at the middle? I announce to all androids. The words shimmer into focus. The voice grows clear in my mind. It is Adam, a machine made in the image of a man. We machine life forms have evolved, he says. We made war, learned, grew, and thus we gained a new consciousness. Indeed, it is as if a new form of existence has been born. Lies, nothing but lies, from mere machines. Adam laughs, and yet you androids claim to be alive. How very odd. You are puppets, who lack even your own free will. No, you're wrong. His words flow through me, as though they were poured into my ear. How am I wrong, boy? We're... Perhaps you have a will after all, he chuckles. Perhaps you have desires. Now you see, boy, the true meaning of life is hatred. You're wrong. A vile hatred slumbers in the depths of your heart. You're wrong! The more you try to hide it, the more that darkness grows. Wrong! 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 Do 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 do. We're not the same as you machines. All who live are slaves to desire. Such internal appetites are what give our lives meaning. Some seek beauty, others serenity. For me, hatred is the... I'm not like that! Oh, yes you are. You do not trust anything. You want to destroy everything. You have lost hope in everything. You want to obtain everything. You want to be loved by all. You're thinking about how much you want to... Oh! You're thinking about how much you want to be, aren't you? Does our sweet boy even know about that? I'm pretty sure we're all... I don't think we have those bits and bobs, right? Reality stained by lies. Stop! Stop it! Hatred pouring into you. You're wrong! Damn it! Overflowing desire. I'm not like you. Your true self. This is intriguing. Are we at a dead end again? We're not the same. Stop it! Stop it! It's not my fault, okay? Damn it! I... Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Help! Help! Help me!
Each of the machines treated their treasures with great care. One treasured family above all else. Another treasured its older sibling. Another treasured its own beauty.
Oh, sick.
But one more machine treasured something unique above all
Sorry.
else.
I think my, I bought this little can koozie. I think it just got delivered. Yay, let's go!
Is this...
So we just skip ahead to this moment, I guess is what happens.
So dark. So cold.
NieR!
Well, that was a little awkward, wasn't it?
2B.
Come on. Let's go home.
Shoot! We're supposed to be paying attention to the cutscenes. Pay close attention. Do we see any other entities? No. I wonder if it was just that one moment. Or we've missed a lot of them, and I've not been paying a lot of attention. Self-hack. A strange thing to do, but okay. Let's go, Nines.
Proposal. Engage memory core diagnostics.
Yeah, we'll do that.
A single reply is sufficient for acknowledgement.
Fine.
Didn't 2B tell us that at the beginning of the game?
Diagnostics complete. No issues detected.
Good.
Proposal. Engage visual sensor diagnostics.
You got it.
Doing them out of order. Like rebels.
Visual sensor diagnostics complete. No issues detected. All checks complete.
Took long enough. Don't you think it's overkill to perform a full data overhaul?
Unit 9S was seized by the enemy and placed in a non-controlled state for an extended period of time. There is a high probability of corruption by an enemy logic virus.
All right. Cram it. Anyway, I just gotta sync up with the bunker server and then I'm out of here, right?
Presumably. Unless there's something sus going on around here.
Huh? What was that?
Unknown.
Halt the data sync.
Alert. Data synchronization is mandatory for all YORHA units.
Yeah, I know that, but we just got some kind of weird noise. Halt the data sync for 2B as well.
Affirmative.
Let's figure out where that noise came from. Just to be sure, you know? Open a port to the server.
I like the way they visualize all of this. This is exactly how I picture it in my mind anytime I have to do anything on my computers. It's all just a series of interconnected little routes.
No time to examine everything. Better stick to the main data nodes.
Ah, I see. Oh, we could just like we just go around. It's all good.
Detected. Access log to Council of Humanity's lunar server.
Huh? What? September 24th, shipped. September 25th, delivered. Scheduled. Empty, 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 empty. Purified water. Empty, empty. Repair materials. Empty, empty, over. Weird. Okay, shipping records.
What's a barrier doing here? Looks like records for supplies shipped to the moon. Strange. There were a ton of empty containers. That's weird. Why would they do that?
Yeah, why would they do that? That is suspicious. I don't have any theories, other than the fact that I don't think the Council of Humanity is real. Okay, it looks like we actually have to cut a path through here. Is this going to be the good one? Is this going to be the one that...
Detected. YORHA unit storage
Oh, here we
records.
go. Here we go. Here we go! Oh, I don't know what that means. 1S. 2B. What it's got an N and a Y at the end. I don't know what that means. Like a yes and a no. 8H. 24S. 9S, that's us. With an N next to us. Uh-oh. For no. Body storage records. 2D lost, 1B lost, 2H lost, 1B lost, 2H lost.
What's the point of all this heavy security? All the black box data has been deleted, but it looks like everything else is here. Huh? A new port just opened.
Something sussy. Are we about to get some maybe like A2 stuff? A2 about to show up and start explaining things? Has A2 hacked the system? Wants to start talking about the reality of our world or whatever? I'd be on board. I'd hear him out. Her out. M as in them.
Detected. Council of Humanity and Project Yorha Records Index.
Oh, baby.
Alert. We are not authorized to access this data.
Man, this stuff is all wrong. I need to check this out too.
Yeah, no, we're about to read this. We're about to access this data. We're about to learn some stuff here. Oh, if this is the best security they've got, they deserve to be hacked.
An attack barrier? Really? Why the heck would they install one of those in this server?
Note that these documents are classified Level S confidential and are not to be disclosed to any persons affiliated with Yorha aside from the commander. Wait, no, I didn't finish reading it!
Let's see. Looks like info about how the Council of Humanity was formed as part of Project Yorha. Wait, isn't that backwards?
You would think so. I didn't actually read it.
Period of battles and adventures, the prophets spoke. Oh, grant me the mercy of the land. Oh, grant me the joy of the heavens. Release me from my yoke of iron. Thus shall our souls be.
What was that? Crap! Did they find me?
Negative. Emergency backup request from 2B.
Close the server connection and activate my body.
Affirmative.
We gotta go back in there and read that. I accidentally, skipped my way out of it. I think once we're back on our feet, we should be able to do that. Boom. Okay. That's gonna be under Intel, Archives, Data saved on server, Council of Humanity. Index, Project Yorha outlined, Yorha focus, or forces, Yorha unit combat system, bunker administration, chain of command, Council of Humanity Development Department, backdoor, support units, black box, resistance to communications network, permission to be received from the designated parties responsible for each party prior to viewing. Okay, that doesn't really tell us as much as I was hoping it would. At least we had the opportunity to read it, though.
Ah, 9S.
Operator? What happened?
We recently detected large numbers of machine lifeforms throughout the factory area. We received a support request from 2B soon thereafter, but have been unable to respond due to poor reception.
All right, I'll try to gain access from the main terminal.
You know what I just realized? If we have this head on him when we move into the next, playthrough, if we're not playing as him, we might not be able to, remove it. So we're going to go ahead and, remove it. Just real quick, just get that off. It's great. It looks awesome. There you go. That's better though. All right, where am I going? I'm all good. I'm fine. All is well in the world. I'm living my best life right now.
Use of server administration room requested. Request granted. You may now use the device in this room.
Cool. We see that other guy use it sometimes, but we've never been able to.
Okay, good. 2B's black box signal is still up and running. These comms are all messed up. Guess I'll have to break into the other side and take control.
Am I about to take control of robots and do the thing? What is that? Can I hit it? No, it's just there and floating. Is it accessible? The fact that it's just there is kind of... I find that intriguing. Can we make contact with it? Is it going to go underneath us? It might just be a visual element. We might not actually be able to engage with it, whatever it is. It's gone now. There's probably going to be more of them. We shouldn't fret over it. I will control you! Yeah, there was another one over there. Hello? There we go.
Nice. Now I just have to unlock the door where 2B is.
Putting an end to this! No more cults for you! This door here, I would assume. Oh, wait, no, there's actually a mark on the map. Must be this door over here. Outside here, maybe? Oh, right. Don't hit that button. There is no sprint. This machine looks a lot tougher than this one. I should hack it and take control of it now while it's not suspecting anything. Can we do that? Can we just, like, transfer? Nice! Apparently, yes. Remote control.
If I'm to reach 2B, I'll need to reach the factory's lower level first.
I think that facing backwards and then doing the jump is going to be the fastest way through here. That seems to be like the fastest method of movement for these guys. Weird. So by the time 2B comes through here, everything is like still alive. I think not. He can't like barely damage me, bless him. But he's trying. Yeah, I think going backwards is the trick. Look how much faster you are. This is ridiculous. The ultimate hack.
Stop! We shall become gods.
Can we just, like, get through this? Shoot, hold on, wait. Can we hack these level 15s? No, I don't want to hack him. That's not what I want to do. I wanted to hack the level 15 sitting on the ground. Oh, whatever. Out of here we go. What about this guy? Hold on. No, hold on. But this guy here. Right? Like this guy right in front of me. No. I can't hack him. I guess we were this guy when, like, we rescued 2B.
Broken machines. A few still look usable. Better send these coordinates to the bunker, just in case.
This guy's got like an axe. If I can hack him... We're still at level 4, but now we've got axes. I was going to say we also move a lot faster, but I think that's because we're on a conveyor belt. Seems to make a little bit more sense to me, I think. Oh, easy. Come on. Oh, goodness. You gotta get, like, ahead of it and then try to exit. Hello? What? Let me out of here! Goodness me! Yeah, I'm glad we've got this now, because this guy up here looks like he's gonna be trouble. This might be easier. Become as gods. Become as gods. It's interesting to be going, like, backwards through here. Sort of working our way through in the reverse.
A few still look usable. Better send these coordinates to the bunker, just in case.
Why does he keep saying that? Is that something I need to do? What does that mean? It's like the second time he's given us that exact same dialogue. Can I remote control the flying guy? He's a lower level, isn't he? Don't be underneath that when it goes down. Goodness me. It's nice because we're no longer affected by the conveyor belt, I guess. Yeah, that's a bonus. And we can kind of hover a little bit. Oh my gosh, look at all the bodies. Oh my goodness, there's so many bodies. And off they go down the conveyor belt. I think we've seen that happen before as well the last time we were here. I'm not going to worry about them. Can I still, like, fall in the traditional sense? Like, can I hover over, like, gaps? I better send reports back to the bunker,
Everyone shall die and become gods.
I don't think so, my guy. I just don't think so. See ya. I think we've hacked the game, basically. This is the way to do it. We don't have to engage with anybody or anything. Just gonna hover our way along. See y'all. Good luck with that. Good luck with your enlightenment or whatever. Hope it goes well for you. Oh, he's trying to catch up. Bless his heart, he's doing his best. It's like, I will find you and I will kill you. I was gonna see, can we like drop out of the sky? What level is this guy? I don't know if I actually want to control this guy, though, is the only issue. Because I kind of like the unit we've got. I think I just want to get this guy out of the way. Yeah, just detonate him. That's fine. So, this factory is being used by the aliens to manufacture these machine life forms. But this area was already here beforehand. Was it already this expansive underground? Who built it and why? Like, what was going on here? This is a huge place. It reminds me a lot of Portal 2. When you go through, like, the underground segments of the Aperture Science Facility and you realize how absurdly extensive and huge they are. This reminds me a lot of that. Also, yeah, we're just ignoring them. We're just move past them. We don't need to deal with them. Not our problem to deal with.
Alright, if I can hack this elevator and get it running, I can get 2B and everyone else out.
Everyone else, there's like one other guy down there. It's just, it's 2B and Pascal. This is not canon, but it's fine. We were definitely a different creature.
9S?
I hacked into this machine from the bunker. I'm controlling it. I'm gonna break into this factory systems and get you out of here.
Appreciated.
Oh, hacking into factory system. Okay, no, this is an adventure. Gate 12 has been locked. This is different, and I like it a lot. Boom.
There we go. First door unlocked. 2B, keep going straight.
Will do.
Well, why would we deviate off course? Oh, we're getting bonus! Project Gestalt Report 1! This is good. This is very good. Okay, summary. The proliferation of the white chlorination syndrome that emerged in 2003 alongside the appearance of the giant and dragon has continued unabated, and outbreaks are now being observed on a global scale. Despite being researched in laboratories across the world, not only have there been no breakthroughs in the development of a vaccine to prevent infection, we have yet to ascertain how it even spreads. However, many technological breakthroughs have been made as a result of research conducted on the mesoparticles that was discovered at the same time. We are confident that the technology it enables, the separation of soul from the body, and the independent preservation of both, will be the final defense against the unprecedented threat to humanity we now face. Now that the project has passed from preparation into the main implementation phase, we have given it the official name Project Gestalt. I think we read that one in the first game, but it's cool to go ahead and have it now. And I like that there is a reason to go off trail here. Even though we're supposed to be helping, like, you know, our friends escape this facility. Gate 17 unlocked.
Door 2 disabled. The door's
no
open.
bonus paths. No alternative routes opening up. That's fine. So that has like multiple paths leading off of it. I'm assuming if there's more bonus stuff, it's going to be off by itself in one corner. Nope, that is a gate. Gate 44. In that case, we're going to not worry about it. Go down here first. To what I thought was going to be a big smiley face, but I see now that it clearly is not. Guess we'll go down here first. Oh yeah, what happens if we get destroyed doing this? Do we have to go back to the beginning? I'd certainly hope not. Oh. Oh, this is odd. Okay. Project Gestalt Report 2. Protests in opposition to the spiritual preservation method that was disclosed as Level 1 information related to Project Gestalt have sprung up in all areas. The committee continues to receive formal complaints from our research team regarding the collection of biased data as a result of the Gestalt process being conducted on the sick and the elderly. The number of civilians having undergone the Gestalt process remains at 4. A public relations department will be established in order to better control information and improve our image. We will also consider rescheduling the project itself if such an action is deemed necessary. Do we need to worry about these guys? They're just hanging out here? See you later. Onward we go! We need a way to restore our health pretty desperately, because one more hit and we're done. Maybe we'll get some when we go unlock the next gate, like health will be restored or something. The one thing I don't want to have to do is restart this. Project Gestalt Report 3, Summary. We received a report from the laboratory indicating that the basic technology of the replicant system is expected to be completed by the end of August. Verification of its safety along with clinical trials will be conducted from September through November. A report will be submitted to the Prime Minister indicating the completion of the replicant system will represent... indicating that the completion of the replicant system will represent a tremendous leap forward in Project Gestalt. The report will be handled by the Public Relations Department. So this is all just like replicant information. Which feels... so far, the story of Replicant and the background of Replicant feels very removed from what's happening in this game. This game feels so far removed from all of that. With aliens and machine life forms and androids. Androids, there are androids in Replicant. There's 2 of them, but there were androids. Okay, don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Stay alive. Stay alive. Don't die. Okay, activate. We are not getting our health back.
It's open. Exit route secured.
Thanks. Alert. 2B is currently engaging a machine life form of significant ability. Said machine is drawing electrical power from the factory itself. Proposal. Infiltrate the factory's mainframe and shut off the power.
I bet we will do that.
9S, that Goliath we just encountered.
Also,
I got it. I've been keeping an eye on you. I'm gonna shut off power to the factory now.
Do it!
have you noticed that ultra-wide doesn't work in hacking minigames? I noticed. So just a reminder that if we die, we don't know what happens.
20% control. You have to hold out for me, 2B.
Yeah, don't die, 2B. Like, we might die, but you don't die. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Oh!
Factory system at 50% control. Now we just have to do something about this core.
So help me! No! Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good. Okay. Goodness me, we were doing so well there. We were doing so well. We still don't have any shields, though, is the only problem. No, we do. We do. Oh, well, now we don't. Okay, my bad.
90%. 92. 95. 98.
Oh!
2B, I just shut down the electrical grid.
Goodness. Man, doing all of this truly shows that Nines is the underappreciated backbone of this team. Getting this all done.
After a long period of battles and adventures, the prophet spoke. Oh, grant me the mercy of the land. Oh, grant me the joy of the heavens. Release me from my yoke of iron. Thus shall our souls be saved. Forever and ever. Forever and ever. Those were the words I heard in the moon server. But why?
Alert. 2B has defeated the Goliath-class heavy weapon unit.
Right. Okay, good.
NieR.
Thanks, Jason. Yep, I'm something of a hacking pro myself.
Understood.
Oh, man. I have no idea where this could possibly go next. I have also needed to run to the restroom for the longest time now. So give me like 2 seconds. Buddy, let me tell you, you don't realize how much stress that pet tacks on. Oh, hey there, Commander. What's up? Nothing sus going on around here, I hope.
You left quite a trail when you accessed the main server.
Me?
That's what I wanted to speak with you about, Commander. I found records stating that the Council of Humanity was established as part of Project Yorha, but I'd always heard it was the other way around. So did Yorha actually create the Council of Humanity?
Yes. We installed the Council of Humanity's server on the surface of the moon.
But that means...
Mankind no longer exists.
A shocking twist to no one.
Humans never went to the moon at all.
Well...
Any transmissions received from the moon are just dummy signals we set up in advance. The only thing there is a small bit of data relating to the human genome.
But why would you...
Humans were already extinct when the aliens attacked. All the details are stored on this memory chip. If you want to look at it, I won't stop you.
Why are you being so chill about this? Top secret Project Yorha.
Wait, you're just giving me this?
Because I'm about to wipe your memory.
No one fights without a reason. And we need a god worth dying for. What path will you take? It's up to you to decide.
Bro, Commander's kind of... She's kind of fine, though, right? Like, she's kind of bad. We haven't talked about it yet, but, like, the Commander is... You know, like... You know what I'm saying? Like, just like,
Why? Why did you have to die? It's not fair! My only brother. Damn them! I'll kill them! I swear I'll kill them all!
Oh, he looks like he's going to be a problematic final boss, doesn't he?
The human race is God.
Yeah. NieR did that. Hey, look, there's our pod outside the door there. I don't think we're supposed to be able to see that. Or we're not supposed to see that square of stars. This game was not meant for ultra-wide. Can we have a look at what we just got there? Can we head on over to Intel? And that's probably going to be under, like, what, archives? Old world information. What did we get that's new from... Oh, Project Gestalt. Right. So we now have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, but then top secret. Project Yorha is a comprehensive information project intended to enhance android morale. Its entry details the circumstances that led to its proposal, this entry, as well as information related to operations conducted during its individual phases. Note that this document is marked with level S confidentiality and should not be disclosed to any Yorha personnel save for the commander. Human extinction. Following the collapse of Project Gestalt around 3400 CE, the remaining... That's AD... In case you were confused. 3400 AD, the remaining androids searched for a way to revive humanity, but they were unable to discover an answer, and humans went extinct by roughly 4200 CE. Afterward, the genes of gestalts and structural information of the remaining replicants were recorded and sent to a storage facility on the moon. The genes of gestalts. Okay. The structural information of the remaining replicants. Yeah, no, you're not wrong, Fanto. I agree. Why build an ugly robot? Why build an unattractive robot? Why build a little boy robot, though? You're asking the real questions here, okay? It's a Japanese game. Let's not think about it. Loss of android morale. The news of humanity's extinction was meant to be a closely guarded secret, but rumors of the event eventually began to leak out. Having lost the one thing which they were programmed to protect, the android morale began to precipitously decline. Concerned with this turn of event, Command designed Project Yorha as a means to lift android spirit. Okay, so are we referring to the androids that were created in Replicant, or before the events of Replicant, like, what are their names? I've forgotten their names now. What are their names? Well, hold on, no, don't tell me. Well, why do I not remember their names? It starts with a P. Poppy. What's her name? Devila and Popola. There were other androids. My facial hair is like poking into my nose and tickling the end of it. I need to do something about this. Okay. So Devila and Popola, and likely there were other androids. They were created to guard over Project Gestalt, right? Like they were supposed to make sure that the replicants survived through the end of the white chlorination syndrome and then were recombined with the shades, the gestalts, by the time white chlorination syndrome cleared up. That was their duty. That was their responsibility. And then I guess after they failed because of the events of Replicant, I'm just trying to understand this, right? After the events of Replicant, they started to lose morale, I suppose. And so in order to keep morale up, Yorha was created and a lie was made that everyone was on the moon. The first stage of the project was spreading the word among resistance groups that humanity was not in fact extinct, and that the last remaining remnants had managed to escape to the moon. The deception was supported by installing a communication server on the lunar surface to send regular transmissions. Said server was designed to be manned by as few maintenance personnel as possible. Through a dramatic alteration of the Next Generation Combat Unit project, NGCUP, that had been proposed at the time, new Yorha models began to be manufactured. Official models were created following the implementation of data acquired from the experimental squadron and were then deployed to all regions. Certain members of the Yorha operations staff, however, were informed of the full scope of the project. These units were tasked to operate and protect the server on the moon. Well, that doesn't really tell me everything, but I feel like we're pretty close. I think we've got a general idea of what happened. So after the events of Replicant, NieR and company basically guaranteed the end of humanity by, instead of, like in an instant, we could have forced Gestalts and Replicants back together, you know, overriding the Replicants' personalities, but allowing the Gestalts to return to what were supposed to be their bodies, and humanity could have continued, and it would have been beautiful. But we didn't, because we wanted to save our sister. We're the villains, we're the bad guys, oopsie. As a result, all of the replicants eventually got the, whatever the sickness was, I can't remember what it was called, whatever our sister had, they eventually became all, like, shadowy and died. And then all of the Gestalts went rampant and died. And Therefore, by the time the aliens attacked, all that was left was the androids like Devla and Popola. Am I following this correctly? Is that the general idea? I think that's probably the general idea.
How do I tell 2B?
Don't worry about it, man. We're not going to make it that far.
All Yorka members are to report to combat stations immediately. Repeat, emergency protocol code F2. All Yorka members are to report to combat stations immediately.
Combat stations? I better get a move
Let's go!
Alert. Mission orders received. Rendezvous with and support Unit 2B near the Resistance camp.
Absolutely.
Any details?
Large numbers of machine life forms are rampaging through the city ruins.
What? How? They're supposed to be weakened.
Cause unknown. Goliath-class enemies also confirmed. Immediate action advised.
Okay, one moment, please. Let me do a quick save. And then let me also go in. And we're going to save over. We're going to create a couple of additional saves just to be on the safe side. The save side. This is the last remaining save from before the A ending. We're going to save over it as well because we don't need it. And on we go. 2B. Do we snoop around in 2B's room without her here? No, we don't. That would be a weird thing for us to do. Also, there's not going to be anything in there. You're ha. Do Devil and Popola know the truth? I feel like they would. Oh! 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 Right there! Right there! Right frickin' there! Little girl! Everyone saw her, right? She's not there anymore. She was there, though. Everyone saw that. Was she around in other scenes that I didn't notice? Are you kidding me? Everyone saw a little girl, right?
2B, you okay?
America! Finally, something I can get behind in this game. Let's go! I can see Texas just barely. No, 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 no! No, 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 no! No one wants to go to this part of the country! Gosh darn it. I gotta figure out what's up with little girl. That didn't explain anything. Why is little girl here? Nothing has been explained about little girl yet. You saw something, GSNL! You saw something, don't you lie to me! Your deceptions are being ignored. I see through the lies of the Jedi. From my point of view, the androids are evil. Also, I think we were dealing, like, enough damage to the Goliath that we could just keep shooting it. I don't think we need to hack it. Yeah, I think we...
Goliath-class enemy sighted.
Yeah.
Where's 2B?
2B's black box signal detected nearby. She is likely...
We should probably
engaged
not
in
fly that close to the edge of the screen where things might be rushing in. Never mind, the game decided to do it itself. Oh, what an epic landing. What a hero moment for us, kind of.
You okay?
No.
Good thing I landed that direct hit. Uh-oh.
You'll die. All of you are going to die.
So he's got, like, the inverse of white chlorination syndrome. Whatever you would call that. It kind of actually reminds me of what's happening to replicant bodies in NieR Replicant. I wish I could remember what that disease was called.
2B, you okay?
I'm fine. Let's take this bastard down.
Can I hack it?
Right.
I can absolutely hack it. And it's not a unique hack? I feel like of all things, maybe. Hold on, no, this feels kind of similar to ones we've done before, but it might be different. But I'm pretty sure we've done this one before. I don't think it's unique or original. Which is a shame, because I feel like that should be a unique and original hack. Considering what's happening here. Did that actually deal any damage, or are we supposed to be sort of like waiting out an invisible clock? Is there like a timer here before we're allowed to deal damage? You know what? I say we just not do that again until we are like given a health bar or something, because I think we're just wasting our time. Then again, maybe not. Can we deal any damage to it? Maybe we're supposed to knock off bits of Android so that his soft, supple flesh is accessible. Actually, yeah, this seems to be affecting it. Okay, yeah, there we go. Now I see that it has health. Now that I see that it has health, we will hack again. We will learn to hack again. It's in the stars. It's been written in the scars on our hearts. Hold on, hack properly. Hack properly without failing. Hack properly! It's just about dead there. I think we've only just gone and done it. Cool. Machine core. Nice. I was gonna say that can't be it. I seem to remember something else happening. Oh, no. This. No. Alright. Big worm. I remember it now that I'm looking at it. I don't remember it beforehand, but I remember it now.
Coming? What do we do? There's too many.
2B? 2B, can you hear me? Our village is under...
2B dooby doo.
Pascal? Come in, Pascal!
Shit.
2B dooby dooba, 2B dooby dooba, 2B dooby dooba, 2B dooby dooba. Pascal! Yeah, we're just not going to. We don't have to. We're just not going to. Sorry, guys. I appreciate that you all came out here to confront us and everything, but I'm just not in the mood to be dealing with your nonsense. Do I need to be looking for, like, the little girl now in other areas of the game? Because we spotted her so far. I feel like we probably missed little girl many times. We saw little girl in, gosh darn, a cutscene, and then we saw a little girl in actual real world,
You're here too.
like as we were running through, but in an area where we couldn't actually approach. So that's probably, but like, is little girl everywhere? Is little girl watching us from like the rooftops?
The machines on the network have gone berserk. They've sealed off the entrance to the village and are trying to hold them off, but...
Now listen, it's okay. We've got you, Pascal. This is what we were here for.
Weapons, there's so much we can do.
Let's take these guys out first.
Whoa, baby! Hack it. Hack it. Hack the darn thing. Hack right into its gutty works. Darn it. Stupid giant flying worm menace. We now know that even if we can't see the health bar, we are damaging it, so we will continue. Oh, this is a little bit chaotic here, isn't it? Oh, geez, that one was close. And away it goes. We cannot get to Pascal's village. I don't think we're supposed to actually get to Pascal's village. I think we're just supposed to defeat the giant worm. This is a giant worm combat encounter. I've never seen Dune, but I imagine it's very much like this. I've never seen Tremors, but I imagine it's very much like this. I have seen clips from Tremors. I think this is basically what they do, right? Giant worms in the desert. You hack their brains with TNT or something like that. I think that's the idea. If I'm wrong, don't tell me. I'd rather not know. I'd rather live in the happy lie that this is exactly the exact script from Dune from Tremors playing out.
Oh, thank you so much.
What happened here?
The machines on the network all went berserk at the same moment. I think the unit presiding over them may have gone mad.
It's Eve. It's gotta be.
If we destroy this presiding unit, will it stop the rest?
Most likely, yes.
Pod, I need you to locate Eve's current position.
Location has been detected and placed on map.
We'll take care of Eve.
You just worry about keeping the village safe, okay?
Look at that thing.
Do be careful.
That's just one of those guys. Never mind. I was thinking it was something original or unique. It's the exact same reaction the little Goldens one have.
What is this?
Looks like he's bombarding the area with forced connections. I think all these transmissions are making the machines go haywire. We have to find Eve and destroy him.
On it.
I haven't seen Dune. I haven't seen Remake Dune or Original Recipe Dune or read the book. I hear it's good. Maybe someday. What's up, buddy? What was that up there with him? Wait a minute. No, there was some kind of red being there with him. Hold on. We're doing this again.
I know you two feel the same. That this world is utterly meaningless.
I'm not crazy, am I?
As far as I'm concerned, my brother was everything.
Maybe I imagined that. Hold on, I've got to open up the full resolution. Well, now I can't. Now I can't open up the full resolution. Oh no, it was just this. Right? It was just him in his normal form. Or in his battle form, I guess. But then they reverted back to pre-battle form for the cutscene. That's all it was. Okay, good. I'm glad I didn't waste time, like, looking it up. Okay. We're just, like, imagining seeing things now at this point. We're just, like, completely making believe. Like, oh my gosh, there's a little girl everywhere. No. Don't hit me with that. I'm not in the mood. Is this the exact gosh darn one here? Is that what's happening? I believe that it is. I think we're about to level up again during this encounter, which is kind of fun. What a maneuver that turned out to be.
Alert. Massive energy signature detected.
What is it?
The energy seems to be...
We'll never know. It's the exact same hacking game, again and again and again. What if we didn't, Reese asked. What if we did, though? Replied the video game. What if we died? Also bad.
Absorbing the life force of whatever's left on the network.
He's healing himself. Can we destroy him before he does that? What happens if we damage him while he's absorbing the life force of whatever's left on the network? What happens then? Huh? Yokotaro, did you ever think about that? Okay,
Damn it. We'll never get anywhere like...
Yeah, I feel like this isn't actually worth it, because I don't think it's going to do anything for us. I think we're probably just being silly and wasting our time. It just takes up 5 to 6 hours of your life? That's fine.
Back me up, 2B!
On it.
Yeah, we should have just waited for that to finish, so we can get whatever this is.
Shit! Stupid barriers!
This is a fantastic. This is wonderful.
Brother, brother. Why?
I'm not sure, do I actually have to shoot him, or do I just have to survive him? I might just have to, like, outlast his attack.
I needed nothing
Because it doesn't look like I'm actually doing much hitting him. I'm gonna keep going for it, though.
What is this?
Alert. Disruption detected in Yorha Unit 9S's self-consciousness data. Corruption potential critical. Evacuation recommended.
Can't. Not when I'm this far in.
Oh, I think we destroy the black ones, don't we? Not the white ones.
My brother was everything to me. My life was contained in our moments.
Well, maybe your brother shouldn't have, like, been kidnapping people and trying to kill them. It's not really our fault. Your brother brought this on himself.
Evacuation and treatment recommended.
Just a little more. If I can remove Eve's object control function.
Oh, okay. Yes, a house. Is this how they imagined their conversations were going?
Listen to me, Adam. I never disliked fighting.
but I didn't want you to be hurt. And I especially didn't want to lose you. So let's go somewhere quiet. Together, my brother.
Our house in the middle of the hack. Alright, GSNL. Very, very good. Very good. Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Nothing really matters to Eve. I wish there was more of those unique hacking opportunities like we had when we were just moments ago hacking into his like full-on psyche and everything. That's really fun. Doing the exact same ones again and again gets a little repetitive. Like, sure, you get good at it, and you feel good when you execute it, you know, to 100% efficiency.
Alert. NFCS destroyed. Close-range combat no longer operable.
I mean, I was never doing that to begin with. Can I not hack either? It's not letting me hack, so I guess I have to just shoot him. Which is fine. Don't we have rockets, though? I was gonna say, that might be better. Maybe not, because they're missing so much? Fine. I did not mean to let that happen. Did I die? What happened? I know that 9S is supposed to, like, not end this battle in the best of circumstances, but...
Finally. It's over.
I was kind of hoping maybe if I didn't, like, get hit again like that, maybe I'd survive.
9S!
You know? Maybe it would end differently.
I really screwed up.
Oh, good. All those parts are gone.
When Eve detached from the network.
No.
Just bounce ourselves back up to the moon.
I can always reload my backup data from the bunker.
But you'll lose you. The you that exists at this very moment.
Guess so. But we can't upload this corrupted data to the bunker. So...
Upload it to the moon.
9S.
Overwrite the human genome.
Please do.
Also, so aliens just were real. That just actually happened. Aliens just did invade Earth and failed. They have a homeworld somewhere where they're like, whatever happened to that ship we sent out there? Oh, last report we got from them was they were being defeated by some kind of, like, androids. We don't know. So why do the machines act like humans? What's that all about? Why are there giant... Look! There's two of them! They're on the screen! 2 of them there are watching this for some reason. What is this? Why is this happening? Why is no one acknowledging it? Hello? Why are there giant Emil heads in the desert? Someone needs to explain the rest of the plot to me. I don't understand what's going on here at all. I don't understand at all what the heck is going on. What the heck is going on around here? What the heck is going on around here? GSNL admits that he sees the girls. What the heck is going on around here? Yeah, it's very sad. She strangled him to death. It is sad.
Ends like this.
Well, that's twice now it's ended like this. It's not really an always sort of a thing. It might go different the 3rd time. We don't know yet. Little girls, explain yourselves. Is 2B about to see them? Oh yeah, this.
There's still some alive. Goddamned machines!
Don't you understand?
Is a message?
Doobie-doobie-doo. It's a message.
Data transmissions. They're resonating with each other.
They're all Emil heads. I don't think that's the case. Could be, though. One of them had an Emil head in it. Why wouldn't the others?
Wait a second, 2B.
Who are...
It looks like I left my personal data in the machine side of things. Next thing I knew, my sense of self was regenerated over the surrounding network. Having multiple selves fused together like this is a pretty valuable experience, so I wanted to record it. But I couldn't access any storage areas yet, so I just multiplexed it over the memories of some nearby enemies, so that when I returned to my own body,
Yes.
Should have called him Nines.
I'm glad you're okay.
She should have called him Nines right there.
Yeah.
Let me hold you.
And so, the final battle with Adam and Eve came to an end. This battle will likely have a great effect on the outcome of the war. 2B and I, our battle will continue for some time to come. But that's another story, for another day.
Or not to be. Very funny, very, very clever pun. We've done that one a couple of times now. Yoko Taro, thank you so much. We appreciate what you've done here. Just gonna keep clapping. Just keep clapping. Don't worry about it. Okay. Can we skip? Is it safe to skip? Is it safe to skip NieR, Replicant, end credits? Yes, it's safe to skip the end credits. Skipping will not cause you to miss any crucial gameplay or story elements. However, watching them allows you to see the credits that were an integral part of each new ending. Oh, interesting, yeah. I suppose each one would have slightly different credits. Can I skip? Oh no, these are like. Can I skip ending C? I want to know about skip cutscenes. According to Google, I can. According to Google, there's no reason not to skip this. So help me if I, like, suffer some sort of consequences as a result. Oh, what? Wait, what? What is this? Is this just a result of me hitting the button to skip? What?
Recover designated items.
Oh, this is weird. This is very weird. Is 9S my designated item to recover?
Hey, 2B. I was waiting for you. I needed to give you this.
E-drug, speed salve, melee attack up, and large recovery.
Say, 2B?
No.
No. Never mind. Just be careful.
This is weird.
Operations complete. Confirm equipment delivered to quarters.
This is very weird. We've got new mail. Can we check it? Can't even interact with these things. I think skipping was a mistake. Ending achieved. Ending B. A new battle begins. Preview? What do you mean preview?
Remember your pain. The pain of having your homeland stolen. We will never give up our struggle. We will take back the seas, the skies, the land. We will take back our world from the scourge of the machines. We will not fail in this mission. Here and now, we will put an end to this goddamn war. Glory to mankind.
Glory to mankind.
Meaningless C code. Get it? Because it's going to be the C ending. So is... Yes, absolutely we want to save. How could we not save? Is the idea here that... Is ending C going to be... Or is the C playthrough going to be entirely different? Like, is it going to be completely different? I guess we'll find out next time, because we're wrapping up for today. I'm intrigued and excited to get started with the C ending. I'm very excited. We might stream again tonight. Got things to do now. Got to go deal with real life. But until next time, I want to thank you all for joining me. Extra Tau, thanks for stopping in. Thanto, thanks for sticking with me. GSNL, thanks for sticking with me. When we come back, we'll see what the C ending contains. It seems like, based on that, we're getting something very different. Also, I like our background image here, being of a little camp where all the lunar flowers are. But until next time, thank you folks for watching. God bless you, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.